435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Who they throwing? Do we know who they're throwing, Raj?
It's so freshly grilled. You can still hear it sizzling.
Lunt? Okay.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's
Hey, did you see what the Ludlow kid, Raj, today did?
grill.
Grill right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Dude,
You
the
could wander
Ludlow
around a
kid
warehouse store
had 10
forever and never
RBIs
find
and
the
hit
one thing that
3-run
can make
homes,
all the
including
difference.
a
A helpful
grand
face, now
slam.
that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on
I
our
don't
faces.
know, but
Welcoming,
it was 14
neighborly,
to 1,
knowledgeable.
at 12
When you're in
runs
need of
in
a
the
helpful
second
face,
inning.
visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Relatives coming to visit? Not enough room? Maybe you're looking to host a family reunion and need a house with a pool. Red Rock Vacation Rentals has got you covered. From 2-bedroom condos to 10-bedroom luxury homes, they truly have something for everyone. Visit stgeorgeutahvacationrentals.com.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled, expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
We'll take 2 breaks.
To us, pizza the way it ought to be isn't just our slogan. It's our promise and our passion to give you the best dining experience and the best tasting pizza you expect. For over 40 years, we've been making pizza the way it ought to be. Handmade with the freshest and finest ingredients. Our dough is made fresh daily, and we use 100% whole milk mozzarella cheese and toppings to the edge. There's pizza, and then there's Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled. You can still hear it sizzling.
So we can just go.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
So I got like
Actually,
the first
it's the-
quadrant. Like we can just look at this first one.
Grill.
So it
Grill
just looks
right
like
in
that.
front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
And then we can.
Flynn Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. Roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time.
Dusty, are you
Flynn
gonna
Group.
roll any ads?
We've
or
got
are
you
going
covered.
live in
We Win Injury Law
you're running
was
ads right
launched with a desire to help people win the cases that they can't win on their own. Hiring a personal injury lawyer who knows what to do is key to getting everything they deserve as a result of that wrong.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special, Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
Dusty.
Aloha, sports fans. It's Boo Boo and Nick from Honolulu Grill.
Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kahlua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice.
Don't forget to try our original Kava 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Get the whole family moving with the City of St. George Recreation Department. They offer fun, affordable youth and adult sports for all ages and skill levels. Make memories, stay active, and get out and play. Sign up today at sgcityutah.gov/sports.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 350 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now. Visit redrockrealestate.com.
Well, welcome to the 4A baseball playoffs, everybody, on a beautiful 1st of May as the Dixie Flyers play a best-of-3 series, and they welcome here to Don Lay Flyer Field the Murray Spartans. Glad you're with us. This is our first playoff game presented by the Boulevard, and we're going to have baseball here on the Fan Sports Network, KSLSports.com, for the next 3 weeks. Devin Dixon, Kevin Cave joining me tonight. And Kev, let the fun and games begin. Everybody taking care of business in Region 9. We got 3 teams with a bye tonight. I wanted to ask you, before we get too deep into this game, what really jumped out as you saw the brackets unveiled yesterday?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Devin. Looking at the top 8, you got some familiar teams on the bottom. They're used to each other. Timpanogos, Bear River, Crimson Cliffs, Desert Hills. Assuming this goes chalk, those teams have all played each other in the playoffs very recently, will be used to each other. The matchup I'd look for on the top is Dixie. If they get through this Murray team, playing Mountain Crest next weekend is going to be a heck of a series, I think.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. Mountain Crest, did some really nice things early on in the season. Kind of struggled a little bit in their region this year, but it is wide open. The goal for everybody, get to bracket play. Get to Kearns High School, where it's a true double elimination tournament. The top 8 will go there. Obviously, starting today, we're starting the 4A playoffs with 24 teams, including this matchup here tonight. Pregame brought to you by Sport Court of Southern Utah. There's court specialists have a $5,000 scholarship. If you have not nominated your football, basketball, volleyball, soccer players for that $5,000, please go to our website, thefansportsnetwork.com. Parents, you can nominate your athletes. Athletes, you can nominate yourself. Coaches, you can nominate your senior athletes. You got to play at least one varsity sport, have a 3.0 GPA, and tell us why you're involved in your school and why you're very deserving of the award. And we've got lots to take in this one here, Kev. This Flyer team, I mean, Chunner Nyberg in his second season, they've had pretty good hitting at times, really good pitching at times. I don't feel like it's really clicked as smoothly as Coach would like. The team batting average probably a little bit lower than Coach would like, but this is a dangerous team in the postseason that has a lot of rich history in baseball.
Yeah, I agree. Early on, super hot. Beat teams like Mountain Crest and Pleasant Grove out of the gate early this season. Those are 2 huge wins. So this is the kind of team where any night, and really over the next 3 weeks, if the bats get hot, they've pitched it well this whole season. So I think the team ERA here is maybe just over 3, just under 3 for Dixie. They can pitch it. But you're right. The key is if the bats are hot, they can make a run.
Obviously, the pitching matchup tonight, we'll take a look at that here inside of our pregame show. And they're going to go with the sophomore for the Spartans named Austin Lunt. This is a big spot for him. He's also going to hit in the lineup in the cleanup spot. So a big moment for the young sophomore here on the bump tonight.
Yeah, Austin Lunt started for them a few times this year. He beat Cottonwood in a complete game. He's beaten East a couple times. So he's a starting pitcher. And despite being a sophomore, he's ready to start this big playoff game.
On the flip side, the Flyers will go with Johnny McGuire. So got to expect they'll maybe use Carson Lunt tomorrow in game 2. Again, this is a best-of-3 series. And we've seen McGuire firsthand because we cover a lot of Dixie baseball games, have a really efficient season. And Coach giving him the ball tonight. He's just like Lunt, going to hit in the 4 spot tonight and pitch. So he's in that cleanup role as well offensively.
Yeah, a little bit of a question mark on the mound for McGuire in that he hasn't started a game since April 7th. So beaten some big teams like Maple Mountain and Pleasant Grove, but we just haven't seen him pitch at all in the last 2 weeks. And like I said, no start in the last 3 weeks. So if he's who he was against Mountain View or Maple Mountain and Pleasant Grove, then he's the dude.
Yep, absolutely. You look at the pitching numbers for Johnny McGuire, 5.54 ERA, 1-3 record. A little bit misleading, but like you said, they've been using more out of the bullpen, middle relief since April. And then, of course, 30 1/3 innings, which is actually third on the team. So a little strategy there, not going with Carson Hunt, who has 43, or Jordan Andreas, who has pitched 42 innings respectively, to lead the Flyers in that department. Opponents against Johnny McGuire hitting just 268 this season. So that is your pitching matchup. We're going to take a break. When we come back, more of the pregame show presented by the court specialists that feature Sport Court of Southern Utah. You can turn your backyard into year-round fun, and it's also built by Bucks Ace Hardware. We're underway. Flyers and Spartans coming up next on the Fan Sports Network, as well as KSLSports.com.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that could make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks Ace stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 350 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now. Visit redrockrealestate.com.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
We Win Injury Law was launched with a desire to help people win the cases that they can't win on their own. Hiring a personal injury lawyer who knows what to do is key to getting everything they deserve as a result of that wrong.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Scooter's Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee. Anytime is a good time to sip and smile. Scooter's Coffee, open 7 days a week.
Handel's Homemade Ice Cream is now open on River Road by Sprouts.
Come enjoy 48 flavors made fresh daily.
Cones, sundaes, shakes, and quarts to go.
Handel's Happiness Served Daily on River Road.
Back here at Dixie High School, you're in Flyer territory. Got a beautiful new scoreboard before the season here at Dixie High School, Donley Flyer Field. You got the nice bright blue fence with the, I think, kind of a cool historic logo with the Flyer airplane through the D, and going to be a lot of fun as we're closing in on the first pitch. We did have a couple of games already play game 1 in this regional best-of-3 series around the state in the 4A tournament. Kevin, 15-3 the final. How about Cedar High School today? And Mr. Ludlow for Cedar hit not only 3 home runs, but he had a grand slam and what could be, I have to check on this, maybe a record, 10 RBI in a game. What a day for that young man.
3 for 4, 4 runs, 10 RBIs, 3 home runs. Yeah, we talked about Shohei Ohtani maybe having the greatest baseball game of all time last year.
That's right.
In the World Series.
Mm-hmm. That's right there.
That's right there. That's incredible.
10 RBIs for Peyton Ludlow as Cedar gets the win over Park City. The other game that's already went final, and these updates brought to you by our friends at Flynn Companies. Hurricane loses on the road today. They were thinking they might get a home game, but the Dixie Flyers swept them the last 2 games of the region. Then they had to drop down to the 17 and went up north to Mountain View, and they lose 3-1 today.
Yeah, through their ace as well. John Raditz went complete game for him in the loss. They just probably ran into Mountain View's ace, and 3-1's a great baseball game, I'm sure. And Raditz looked great, 1 walk, I think. So unfortunate for Hurricane. Hopefully they can get 2 tomorrow.
And, obviously they would get the winner of that series, the Snow Canyon Warriors, the overall number 1 seed, which for Hurricane, that's just a quick drive from H-Town over to SC. But for Mountain View, they want a shot at the top seed next Thursday and Friday. So we're tomorrow, game 2. The game 3 would be, if necessary, around the state. The next week, they go Thursday, Friday. They give them Saturday, Sunday off before bracket play starts for the top 8 teams, again, up at Kearns High School, Gates Field. Let's take a look at our keys to the game. And, Coach, let's start with the Murray Spartans. You're on the road. It's a best of 3. What's going to be important for them if they're going to steal game 1?
Yeah, heavy underdogs here. As they go into the playoffs, they're going to have to lean on chemistry and momentum. So you're a team like Murray, you're the underdog. How grouped are you? How well does your team get along, and how much can you carry some momentum here into this series? That's what they're going to depend on.
Obviously, a hot start would help them out as well. Lunt, the sophomore, he's got to be good on the bump tonight, and we'll see how it plays out. Keys to the game brought to you by the City of St. George Rec Center. Your kid's sports journey for a lot of these high school baseball players probably started as a kid, getting out and play through SG City Rec. So get over to the website, sgcityutah.gov, and get signed up. Of course, they have adult sports, co-ed sports as well. All right, keys for the Flyers, Kev. What do you think?
Just continue pitching it. I mean, Johnny McGuire could go and throw a gem tonight. And if they can do that, they got a great chance of winning. Or get the bats hot. So pitch daylights, or you're going to have to swing it. I think Dixie can pitch their way into winning this series.
We'll see. McGuire, we don't know if, he was shaken up a little bit, just needs some extra rest, but it's been a minute since he has thrown a game. So getting a start here tonight for Coach Chunner Nyberg. You got to believe Chunner's got a feel about this game, a strategy thing. We know Carson threw a lot of pitches on Tuesday night, so he probably could go tomorrow if they need him. They'd probably love to get through the series and give him a little bit of a break if they possibly could as well.
Yeah, I think Hunt taking a break and probably starting next week in a series if they get through this one is great, and then they might have him to close tomorrow. That puts you with Max Larkin, maybe Beckham Webb out of the pen tonight with, you assume, Jordan Andreas starting a game tomorrow.
Yeah, what a story. She is the only high school girls starting pitcher in the state of Utah, and she's not just a starter, she's a really good pitcher. She's got good movement and a lot of fun to broadcast her games. All right, got to take a break for national anthem. We'll come back, Findlay Subaru Star Watch, and we'll get you the starting lineups and the first pitch. It's the Flyers and the Spartans coming up on KSL Sports and the Fan Sports Network.
Flynn Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. Roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time. Flynn Group, we've got you covered.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Get the whole family moving with the City of St. George Recreation Department. They offer fun, affordable youth and adult sports for all ages and skill levels. Make memories, stay active, and get out and play. Sign up today at sgcityutah.gov/sports.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Welcome to the Back Nine. We bring the world's best courses to you. Elevate your game at any time with 24/7 access to top-tier golf technology and expert PGA instructors available. Back Nine Golf is a place to improve your swing for all ages. Join us today.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Warning, what you're about to hear may impact your dinner plans. The viral mac and cheese place you've seen online has made its way to town. Imagine build your own mac with fan favorite toppings like smoked brisket all the way to the controversial pineapple. Try it at the Red Cliffs Mall in St. George or in front of BYU in Provo.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Playoff baseball 4A classification. Dixie High School Flyers outfield is broke. They'll run to second and then spray off into left, center, and right field. Infield follows suit. The home team for the scheduled 7-inning baseball game. And again, it's a best-of-3 series with game 1 here tonight against the Murray Spartans. And pregame brought to you by our friends, the Court Specialists, featuring Sport Court of Southern Utah and built by Bucks Ace Hardware. Devin Dixon, Kevin Cave with you tonight, and Johnny McGuire getting his warm-up tosses as we are closing in on the first pitch. Let's meet the starting lineup for you in the game tonight, brought to you by Best Friends Animal Sanctuary, Kanab, Utah. Go to bestfriends.org, go out and take a tour, and bring home your new best friend. In center field, they'll be for the Spartans, Baylor Chappell. The shortstop, batting number 2, Taylor Shelton. The first baseman, Brody Sofina. The pitcher in the cleanup spot is Austin Lunt, just a young sophomore. Hayden Mount will bat 5th and play 3rd. Right fielder's Branton Hupiana. Second base is Bryson Priest. And left fielder, Easton Horman. And the catcher, Corver Troxel. Those are your starters for the Spartans. Set the defense up for Dixie. You've got around the horn pitcher Johnny McGuire. And then you've got at third base Hudson Wright. Second base Max Larkin. First base is Carson Hunt. Your backstop for this game tonight is Cannon Turley. And, of course, your backstop is Tristan Munson, And then out in the outfield, you've got in left field Louis Franco, in center field Weston Gilmore, and in right field you've got Crew Pryor. He won't be hitting, but he'll be playing defensively out there tonight. And, Kevin, how about the season Weston Gilmore has had? The leadoff guy, the center fielder. He's kind of the engine of this Flyer team.
Yeah, this guy's a superior athlete. Great wheels, great defensively, great bat-to-ball skills. Here's first pitch.
Well, let's play baseball here. McGuire has that one roped into left field. So first pitch swinging, and it's belted into left for a leadoff single by Chappell.
Yeah, that carry fastball from McGuire, we're going to see it a lot tonight. As he mixes that breaking ball in, that fastball is going to be a lot tougher.
So a leadoff hit, that's what you long bus ride down. You just found out you're coming to Dixie High yesterday about 10 a.m. and you've been thinking about that leadoff hit all day long, and coming through there was Chappell, called strike. And now McGuire ahead in the count.
Great spot for McGuire there on the outside corner.
He's taking his time, taking a quick glance over at the runner at first base. Now he has the sign, delivers the pitch, and it's belted into center field. Gilmore has a beat on it, going back a few steps, and makes the catch for the first out of the game. Runner will have to stay put over there at first base.
That's where that fastball is really effective in the top half of the zone. He's going to get fly ball outs because he's got ride carry on it, meaning it looks to the hitter like it's almost rising. It's not, but because of the spin, it appears that way to a hitter.
McGuire now going to work the number 3 hitters, Sofiana, here for the Spartans. McGuire rocks, fires, and paints the plate for a called strike 1.
Sofiana looks like he might be the best player on Murray's team. This is a kid where Chunner's probably saying, this kid doesn't beat us tonight.
Probably our Finley Subaru Star Watch player tonight for the Spartans, although you could make an argument as he swings and misses for strike 2. It's Austin Lunt because of how important he's going to be on the bump tonight.
Yeah. There's that breaking ball for McGuire. I think that's his best pitch. If he's spotting that, he's going to be really good.
McGuire now ahead in the count. Here's the 0-2 delivery. And fastball just misses outside, ball 1.
Yeah, it just caught a tick of the white line. Home plate ump Jason Estridge laid off it. It's a pro ball call right there from Estridge.
1-2 pitch coming here. This is McGuire, looks focused. Rocks, breaking ball, and it just misses, and it's 2-2. Again, McGuire, ERA up. They're only 1-3, the record. Kind of appears like they've been giving us a rest for the postseason. Getting the nod from Chandler Nyberg, the skip of the Flyers. There's the fastball, and can't get that outside corner, and the count rolls full. So Sofiana battling back.
Yeah, for McGuire, after a little break, it's almost like starting the season over here, and he had a lot of success at the start of the season. So I think that's what Chunner and Dixie staff are thinking.
Normally plays right field when he's not pitching for the Flyers. McGuire taking a long look over there, and Chappell's really got a modest lead, just a couple strides off the bag. A chopper through the left side, and he gets into left field for the second hit of the game. And with 1 out, runners on first and second. There on a full pitch, Sofiana made McGuire pay.
Yeah, I guarantee the coaches on Dixie's dugout are clapping at that one. We got a ground ball with a runner on first and 1 out. That's exactly what he wanted. Just placement was better for Murray than it was for Dixie.
Yeah, just roped it through both. That one hit a little lower than the first hit of the game, which was a lot more middle of the barrel, but that one's still just as effective as it gets through between third and shortstop. Here comes pitch number 10. Now this is Austin Lunt, so we'll see on the bump in the bottom of the first inning. Big swing and a miss on a bender, and he couldn't find the barrel.
Swinging at fastball. Still in double play scenario here for the Flyers.
Munson flashing the signs, the backstop of the Flyers. Now McGuire set. We're just underway here, and that one a called strike. Good pitch by McGuire.
Starting to find the breaking ball a little bit.
0-2, so he's ahead 0-2, just like he was moments ago when he gave up that hit to Sofiana. We'll see if a little different outcome this time for McGuire. And the pitch, and this one's a fabulous Freddy's foul ball. Fuel it up, wash it down. You and your car feeling fabulous at your 2 Southern Utah Fabulous Freddy's. Every time you get your car washed, you save at the pump, and that comes in handy. So go get your car washed, and you get 20 cents, up to 40 cents off. Also deals when you join their unlimited monthly car wash club on gas as well. Go check it out. And got him, swing and a miss for out number 2. A Red Rock Real Estate strikeout for McGuire.
All 3 strikes were breaking balls there for McGuire. Trying to keep the ball down, get that potential double play, and ends up getting a strikeout.
So very effective. McGuire now 1 out away from getting out of this inning unscathed, even though he's given up a couple of hits through the left side. Wind is blowing out, Kevin, a little bit. So for the hitters, I mean, with this little 10-mile-an-hour plus breeze, get it up high, might be able to get 1 out of the yard tonight. We'll have to wait and see.
I don't know. For St. George, that is not the prevailing wind direction.
It's not. It's kind of coming out of the north, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Probably not what the Flyers are used to here at home.
Yeah, a little out of the northwest, I guess. Blowing kind of straight out to center. It's not a hefty breeze here, but it is helping the hitters right now. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. With 2 outs, we're in the top of inning number 1. 2 on base, and that one hit through the right side. And we'll see if they send the runner. Yeah, play at the plate. They're going to let it go through, and it's going to be 1-0 Spartans. An RBI hit by Mount, and they take the 1-0 lead.
Just jammed him, and Mount did a good job of staying low through the zone, was able to get that ball just beyond the dirt out into right field. It's a good pitch and a good piece of hitting. Not a barrel for sure, but enough to get a run home.
I call that a dirty bomb. Just a little flare, but just as effective. And 1-0, and you saw with 2 outs, they were very aggressive on the base. Not a bad throw to the plate, just a little bit late. Just wasn't hit hard enough.
You get a base hit with 2 outs, you're telling your base runners, we are scoring from second with 2 outs. You better get a secondary lead and be ready to score if we get a knock with 2 outs.
And first pitch here to Pupiana is a called strike 1, so McGuire heading the count again.
First and third here. Murray does run a little bit. Might watch for some fireworks, try to add to that early lead.
And the pitch, and this one barreled into left center field, and Gilmore's on his horse. He's going back, and this one is going to be off the base of the wall. And Murray's going to add another run onto the board here, and that one was hit well. And then another run going to round third and score as well. It's a 3-0 Spartan lead here in the top of the first inning, and the Spartans are fired up.
That ball's hit well, but we were just talking about the wind. The flag is dead now. So that ball might have been hit really well.
Yeah.
To get all the way to the fence.
You're right. 2 minutes ago, that might have been out of here. And here comes Chunner Nyberg, the skip of the Flyers, out of the dugout, taking a slow walk out to the bump to check on his pitcher. And what's this conversation like? Just checking on him at this point, seeing how he's feeling?
Settle down. Haven't started a game in almost 3 weeks. You're going to be fine. Get out of this inning and then settle in the rest of the way. But for Murray, this is the momentum we were talking about pregame.
Yeah. Yep, that hot start. Bus ride. Wonder if they broke it up and maybe stopped along the I-15 freeway and probably stretched the legs and got some lunch and maybe...
Yeah, Maverick, Fillmore, you got Costa Vida right across the street.
Bus might have needed some fuel. I don't know how many gallons are on a school bus nowadays. There's a flare. This could be trouble, but McGuire grabs it for out number 3. Comes off the mound, going away towards second base, and makes a nice little catch.
Yeah, for Chunner there, we call that a QMV. That's a quality mound visit. Came out, settled this guy down, out of the inning on 1 pitch.
All right, so they do get 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and they do leave a runner on base after half an inning of playoff baseball. Murray on top 3-0. Gilmore and the top of the order coming up next for the Flyers.
It's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Looking for a great lunch and great value with endless options for everyone? Then hurry over to Mountain Mike's Pizza for our all-you-can-eat lunch buffet. Mountain Mike's Weekday Lunch Buffet. It's lunch and salad bar the way it ought to be.
Welcome back, everybody. Playoff baseball here on the Fan Sports Network, brought to you by Wilkinson's House of Lighting. Lights, fans, home decor. We're the local shop since 1946, and they've been best of Southern Utah in the voting 6 straight years. Appreciate Wilkinson's House of Lighting. Not far here from Dixie High School, just over there across the street from Fiesta Family Fun Center. Devin Dixon, Kevin Cave, great start for Murray. Now the Flyers will try to get the bats going and respond.
Yeah, and they can do that. We'll get our first look at Austin Lunt, see what he's got in store for the Flyers tonight.
Lunt.
Weston Gilmore.
This kid has been the model of consistency from the leadoff spot all season long for the Flyers. numbers are really good. In fact, of the everyday players, leads with 347. That's the batting average. 8 doubles, a triple, and does have 1 long ball this season as well under his belt. And first pitch missing for ball 1 outside.
Doesn't walk, doesn't strike out a lot. He puts the ball in play a ton.
And only a junior.
Yeah.
Lunt lost that one, and it might have hit the ankle. It does. So he is going to get hit by the pitch, and Gilmore with good speed, leadoff man, is aboard. Replays tonight for our audience watching the live stream, brought to you by We Win Injury Law. And we'll get you some looks throughout the game tonight. And here is Huddy Wright.
This kid was a little bit of a surprise for me this year. He's having a heck of a season.
Yeah, just another underclass. I'm only a sophomore. 329 coming in at a nice clip there. Bright future. Future is now, though.
Yeah, I think Dixie only had, 4 seniors this year?
Mm-hmm. Yep, lighter senior class. Louis Franco, one of them. Oh, Winnie, another one. We'll see pitch maybe a little bit later on in the state tournament. Lund, and trying to think of the other senior off the top of my head.
Did you say Andreas?
Oh, Jordan. Yeah, that's the 4th. And snapped it over to first and back in time. Is Gilmore. Get those white pants dirty. Flyers going with the white, for our radio audience, the white bottoms with the black tops and the blue Flyers across the chest. And then on the backside, it's the white numbers to complement the pants. And the blue belts. There could be a double play ball. Murray gets it over, and 5, 4, 3, double play turned. And quickly 2 outs and a nice defensive play by Murray High.
I think that's the first strike of the game. Lunt through and he gets 2 outs out of it. Just as a pitcher, can't ask for anything better after you hit the first guy and throw 2 straight balls to the 2-hitter.
Yeah. And unfortunately there, Wright, a little chopper, but it hit hard enough to where nice done by Mount over there at third to get that double play going. And here is Carson Hunt, last year's region MVP, voted by the coaches. Numbers have dipped a little bit in this junior season, but this kid has got big-time potential, an integral part of this team at the plate and with his arm. And a lot of people like his prospects at the next level. I'm sure he's getting a lot of looks from a lot of college coaches around the country, like a lot of Region 9 kids.
Big-time hitter, ton of power. I'm sure that he got pitched around a little more this year than he did last year with that region MVP to his name. And probably a lot more breaking balls, change-ups, mixed up. Everybody knew who he was this year.
4 home runs, though, but just hitting north of 200. But there's a rip shot, and that one's foul, an off-speed pitch. I was talking to his dad, Greg, I think it was before the Desert Hills series, and we were just chatting, and he mentioned that Carson had to get contacts in the middle of the season because he kind of was like, I'm just not seeing the ball. They went and got his eyes checked, and he was like 20/35 vision, so they had to put some contacts in.
You cannot overestimate the importance of vision in baseball. When I was in college, every year we had to get a vision test before the season. They wanted to make sure that everyone had the sight dialed in. That is a huge, huge part of this game.
Well, I mean, at prestigious college like Gonzaga, that doesn't surprise me. Big Bulldogs fan here. And a swing and a miss and a Red Rock Real Estate strikeout for Lunt. So the double play and then his first K, and the Flyers are out with this first inning under the books, or in the books. We'll go to inning number 2 when we come back. Murray off to a 3-0 lead on our Wilkinson scoreboard.
At Great Harvest, we believe in crafting more than just bread. We provide crisp, garden-fresh salads and savory sandwiches. Everything from garden-fresh ingredients to our signature handcrafted bread. Our friendly staff will guide you to find a meal that will leave you craving seconds. At Great Harvest, we truly provide something for everyone. And don't forget our baked goods. Satisfy your sweet tooth and finish your meal with a brownie or cinnamon roll. Come visit us at Great Harvest.
Aquatic Balance Pool Service has been keeping St. George Pool safe, clean, and running since 2012. With over 22 years experience, they service everything from pumps, filters, pool covers, heaters, and full water chemistry. Reliable, professional, dependable, done right. Call Aquatic Balance Pool Service today.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Hey, welcome back, everybody, here on the Fan Sports Network and on KSLSports.com, as well as streaming on our Fan Sports Network YouTube page. Go give us a subscribe. We're tracking. We're also streaming the Pineview East game tonight. Caden and Paul are over at Pineview, and we're keeping an eye on that game as well. We did have two finals earlier today. Hurricane loses 3-1 to Mountain View, and Cedar blitzes Park City 14-3. And that first pitch swinging but roped foul down the third baseline.
Yeah, I was convinced that Cedar Park City series was going to be really close, and the first game was a huge surprise.
Yeah.
But Cedar's been playing. They got hitters this year. They can swing it.
And Ludlow, 3 for 4, 10 RBIs. What a day for Peyton Ludlow of the Cedar Reds. And for Coach, that's always nice to have a kid go off like that, man. I bet he sleeps good tonight.
What a game. That's a sharp breaking ball for McGuire right there. That's what he wants to throw right there.
Update from over at Pineview, again brought to you by Flynn Companies. Tied up 1-1 between East and Pineview after an inning.
Yeah, Pineview, I think Sylvester started on Tuesday, so they don't have Sylvester on the bump tonight. I don't know if he'll be available tomorrow or not.
He did go around that 100 mark as well, and then in that close one that Raiden Hunt walked off on Tuesday, and that went over Crimson Cliffs.
That's right, they threw Campbell in that game too.
Yeah, Porter Campbell came in and did a nice job. Swing and a miss, and there's a strikeout for Johnny McGuire. Strikeout number 2, brought to you by Red Rock Real Estate.
Yeah, that's what Johnny needs right there.
Atkinson could not find that one.
Just seeing swing and a miss after the first inning is a big boost for McGuire.
3-0 Murray leading. We're in the top of the second. It's our Boulevard home playoff coverage. Devin Dixon, Kevin Cave here inside the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth. Dusty Allen, our producer today. Michael Fisher running the camera for everybody watching. And a called strike. And quickly 1-1 the count here on Troxel. And that one, a fabulous Freddie's foul ball over there towards the Flyers dugout. Troxel is 303 hurt. Sorry, Kev. I was going to say Troxel is averaging 303 coming into this game tonight.
Tough backdoor breaking ball, 2 pitches in a row for McGuire there. It's starting in the right-hand batter's box to this left-hand hitter.
Flared into left field, and that is going to be caught. Nice catch by Pryor. And I think I said in the pregame when I was doing the starting lineups that Pryor was in right. He's actually out there in left. Franco is in right, so wanted to straighten out for you for anybody watching at home or on the phone.
Murray's timed up on that fastball tonight.
And we don't have the radar gun here, so we don't know what the velo is tonight. You need to bring your radar gun next time.
Yeah, I mean, I got it. I should have brought it. And I know McGuire can reach back and get into the upper 8s.
Yep.
I don't know if he's touched 90, but he's getting there.
Another, was that a slider, Kev?
Yeah, that's the breaking ball.
Breaking ball for a swing and a miss. And it's 1-1 with 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Murray on top 3-0. McGuire working quickly with nobody on base. Rocks fires. That one flared into right field. Popped up high. Should be no problem for Franco. Camps underneath it, and then is out number 3. So McGuire puts him up and puts him down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits. Nobody left on base. We're cruising to the bottom of the second. Murray on top 3-0 on the Wilkinson scoreboard.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit CoralCanyonGolfCourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Oh, cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Relatives coming to visit? Not enough room? Maybe you're looking to host a family reunion and need a house with a pool. Red Rock Vacation Rentals has got you covered. From 2-bedroom condos to 10-bedroom luxury homes, they truly have something for everyone. Visit stgeorgeutahvacationrentals.com.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Oh, Roger Christensen, the best, taking care of us here at the Flyers press box. He just delivered us some hot dogs fresh off the grill.
Yeah, we need Joey 5'6" here to tell us how these dogs are.
That's right. Where's 5'6"? He's probably trying to regroup the troops up there in Mountain View for tomorrow to win 2 and hopefully extend their season. I thought the parity in Region 9 was really good. I mean, last year, Hurricane went winless in region play. They did win a playoff game in the regional against Pineview, but not in region play. This year, 2 wins, and they had a lot of one-run games where they improved. And then, of course, Snow Canyon, who won the region outright at 10-2, dropped a couple games. So nobody winless, nobody undefeated, and on any given night, it seemed like anything could happen.
Yeah, Dixie beat Snow Canyon and Crimson in region and somehow ended up under 500. So they could be really good.
And quickly 0-2. So Lunt ahead here on Johnny McGuire, number 4 hitter for the Flyers.
Johnny's had a good year at the plate.
And he'd love to help his own cause with the 3-0 deficit right now. He knows he can't get it back on one swing, but he knows he could kind of fire up the dugout and try to get that leadoff man aboard, just like they did back in the first, but that was erased by that double play. Bender, and McGuire stays on top of it, flares it out there. Center fielder coming in on a run and gets to it in time. That's Chappell without number 1.
Almost in the triangle there, but carried a little bit.
Now the wind actually looks like it's blowing a little bit more than back in the first inning, and actually looks like it's a little bit more out to left now than it was, where earlier it looked like more center field. So maybe a little bit of a swirling wind here in the bowl that is downtown St. George.
Man, Dixie did a good job on that scoreboard.
Looks good, doesn't it?
That is beautiful.
I wonder what a scoreboard, how much you got to fundraise for a scoreboard nowadays? They're not cheap, I'm sure.
No, I could probably tell you.
Six figures?
No.
No?
I don't think so. Maybe with the install.
I'd guess at least 40, 50 grand. Nowadays, everything costs more money. There's a pop-up. It's going to be in foul territory. Spartans can't get to it. Touched the glove, popped out, and new life here for Munson. The Flyers catcher goes back to get his bat.
That's a close call there. Mike Criswell's right on it. And even though the fielder is all the way in foul territory, if the place where the ball touches his glove is actually over fair territory, that's a fair ball. Mike's all over it, calling it foul.
Okay, so 1-2 the count. Munson back to the dish. Here is Austin Lunt, the right-handed pitch way outside. It's 2-2. Munson this year trying to heat up at the plate in the postseason. Hitting .245 on the year is the season average. It's that out there into right, but going to be playable and squoze for out number 2. So a couple of pop-ups to the right side here by the Flyers and quickly 2 away.
That pitch looked to be where Munson likes it, down in the zone. He got a good hack on it, but just underneath a little bit. Munson's a low ball hitter.
This is Espley. Espley hasn't been in the lineup all season long, but he's in the DH role tonight for Coach Nyberg and the Flyers. And first pitch swinging, he can't find it for strike 1.
Yeah, played a lot of JV this year, but found his way into the varsity lineup. I think think he's got a varsity dinger this year.
You're right. He does, hitting 211 with a home run, and that one hit out there to the right side. Second baseman goes back on the grass and makes the catch. So Lunt kind of cruising right along. Hasn't given up a hit so far to the Flyers offense in the first 2 innings. When we come back, Murray leading Dixie 3-0 here. It's 4A playoff baseball on the Fan Sports Network.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you could still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Oh, cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Welcome back to Dixie High School. Devin Dixon and the coach Kevin Cave hanging out with you. And good start for the Spartans. They have the 3-0 lead. Tonight's game brought to you by our friends at Dealer Collision Center. From minor collision to major accidents, if your car needs repaired, remember, you choose who fixes your car. Choose Dealer Collision Center, proud sponsor of Region 9 baseball here on the Fan Sports Network. And McGuire seemed Kevin to settle down there in that second inning after they got him for 3 runs in the first.
Yeah, and now back seeing the middle of the lineup again. We'll see if that holds.
Good pitch there by McGuire and gets ahead in the count. That seems to be a reoccurring theme. He's gotten a lot of first pitch strikes tonight on Spartan hitters. This is Shelton. After strike 1 looking. Strike 2 looking as McGuire fires another dart for a called strike.
Get him start looking for that breaking ball, and he's going to be able to throw the fastball by him. He's starting to percentage up on the breaking ball, starting to mix. Fastball is going to look a lot firmer if he's spotting that breaking ball.
And there's a little dirty bomb flared into left field, coming in hard on his horse, and Crew Pryor makes the play for out number 1.
Great play by Crew Pryor. That's an impressive jump out and left. Looks like that's one in between. You can't decide if you're going to slide or dive. It ends up being just to his right toward the line, so he goes with the head first dive and makes a nice play.
Yeah, not an easy play to make. And definitely the best defensive play of the night for Dixie we've seen so far. Obviously, we did see a nice double play turn by the Spartans. Probably their best defensive play so far, but early on here in the top of the 3rd inning. Still a lot of baseball left to go on a Friday night. McGuire ready now. Check to swing. Did Sofiana go? They're going to peel down at first. They say yes, he did, and I think he probably did break the plate there. And isn't that what they're looking for on that appeal?
No, it's actually whether you offer or commit to a swing. So in high school, it doesn't matter where the bat is. There's some suggestions that might say, do the hips turn? How far did the bat go? But really the determination is whether you committed to a swing or you offered at the pitch.
1-1 after that ball. Sofiana, pretty steady bat, swinging and a miss for strike 2. You mentioned it earlier, but that breaking ball from McGuire, he's spotting that. He can be dangerous.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there.
Some good movement tonight. And another breaking ball, and that one was almost unhittable way off the plate, and Sofiana goes down on strikes. A Red Rock Real Estate strikeout for Mr. McGuire.
Yeah, second time through the lineup here, and McGuire is looking to be settled in even against this middle part of the Murray lineup. Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't they doing some check swing replay at the minor league level this year?
I think so. I think I heard about that a little bit.
Kind of like the ABS strike zone, but they're looking from above to see how far the bat goes around.
3rd strikeout of the game for Johnny McGuire. Yeah, I mean, we're going to have robots officiating all of baseball soon the way it's headed, aren't we?
Yeah, where do you think you
how are you going to get a robot to call a tag out at second base on a stolen base attempt?
Drone, I guess.
Like a drone?
I don't know, something right over the top second.
Yeah. I don't know that you can ever go fully automated, could you? I mean, you'd never question where technology could go, I guess.
Where are they going to install it here at Dixie High?
I don't know. I'd have to get some cables with some cameras. I don't know. Sounds expensive.
Yeah.
2-1 the count. And the batter, Lunt. And you might be able to pick up a little faintly the soccer game about to start behind us. Dixie's soccer team playing tonight. I believe it's the Region 9 finale this evening over behind us. And there's a hit into left field, but tracked down by Crew Pryor. Another nice play. That's 2 really nice putouts for Pryor out there.
Yeah, Pryor playing defense and Johnny McGuire settling in.
For first one diving a little bit better, but that one still had to range to his left and make a nice snare out there for out number 3. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. Still 3-0 Murray. All that coming back in the top of the first inning. We go to the bottom of the third, and we come back on the Fan Sports Network.
To us, pizza the way it ought to be isn't just our slogan. It's our promise and our passion to give you the best dining experience and the best tasting pizza you expect. For over 40 years, we've been making pizza the way it ought to be. Handmade with the freshest and finest ingredients. Our dough is made fresh daily, and we use 100% whole milk mozzarella cheese and toppings to the edge. There's pizza, and then there's Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
Flynn Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. Roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time. Flynn Group, we've got you covered.
We Win Injury Law was launched with a desire to help people win the cases that they can't win on their own. Hiring a personal injury lawyer who knows what to do is key to getting everything they deserve as a result of that wrong.
Welcome back, everybody. Dixie High School. One thing to point out for this playoff series between the Flyers and the Spartans is a 3-man umpire crew tonight, Kevin, and a little easier to work a 3-man. All of region play, we've seen 2-man crews out here from our umpires.
Yeah, and there are just holes in the system for 2-man. It's just not enough coverage to see every play well, so you had that third ump for the playoffs, and they'll be there all the way up through the finals at Kearns High School with 3 umpires. Make sure we got fair foul, tag plays at first base, especially with runners on other bases. Much easier with a 3-man crew.
This is Louis Franco, and first pitch to Franco, ball 1. So here comes pitch 2 in the AB, and that one breaks back over the inside part of the plate for a called strike 1. Count evens up. Where are the holes specifically, Kev?
So if you've got a runner on in 2-man, typically the field umpire is going to be out behind the pitcher's mound somewhere. And if you get a ground ball hit to short, say, and it draws the first baseman off the bag and he's got to turn and try and tag the runner, what they call that being straight lined, where the glove, the player, and you are all in a straight line. You don't have the angle to see if that tag actually touched him or not. And if the home plate ump has to watch the runner touch third base, then he's not looking down the line to see that tag either. And it leaves you a hole where in 3-man, you're going to be able to call that play correctly.
A couple foul balls brought to you by Fabulous Freddy's, and that pitch missing. So count 2-2 to Louis Franco. Franco, one of those seniors on this Flyer team. Been a little bit of a struggle at the plate this year, only averaging $167 in his senior season. Fights that one off. That one going to be down the right field line and gets into the bullpen. And the count will stay at 2-2.
Flyers need to get some traffic here. I'd love to see them test Murray's defense with some small ball. Get on base. They don't run a ton. I think they've only got 12 swipes on the year, but this might be a game where you put some pressure on Murray on the road and it could be effective.
Breaking ball that stays off the zone, maybe a little bit too tall upstairs, and Franco has worked the count to full against Austin Lunt. Murray did play Crimson, I think, a Region 9 team in the regular season, right, Kevin? And that one gets away, and Franco's going to take off to first. The throw is not going to be in time, and Franco is going to reach on that ball that gets away from the catcher there, Troxel.
It's a big break for Dixie. It's ball 4. Franco swings and is able to still advance to first on the wild pitch or pass ball.
I couldn't tell which way that would be scored.
That looked like a wild pitch to me.
Probably in the dirt a little bit, down low.
Yeah, we expect a lot from catchers these days. I think we got to give more wild pitches than fastballs.
Is that the toughest position to play in baseball, and is it not even close?
Yeah, no doubt.
And there's your small ball. They'll bunt. And bunt by Larkin is executed perfectly as he moves Franco down to second base. They do get the out over at first, the first out of the inning.
Yeah, with the runner on first, you can bunt that either way. Runner on second, you're largely trying to make the third baseman field the ball to ensure that you're moving up to third. That's a good sack there. Just bunt it where the pitch is thrown with a runner on first. Make sure you move him into scoring position.
Here is the junior. Turley hitting .255 this year. Of course, his brother was a great catcher here at Dixie High School. Where did his brother end up signing at? Did he go?
I'm pretty sure he went to the University of Hawaii.
To Hawaii. I knew it was a big school. I couldn't remember off the top of my head. You got a better memory than I do.
Playing for Rich Hill out there. They got brand new
Hill,
turf
former
this
pitcher
season.
in the big leagues with the Mariners? That's a pretty common
different
name.
Rich Hill.
Okay, different Rich name.
Rich Hill was the coach at University of San Diego all the way back in the early 2000s.
Okay.
He's been doing it a long time.
I haven't tracked the Rainbow Warriors this year. Did watch a little bit of their basketball season. They had another Dixie Flyer as there's a grounder to the third, and that one's going to be thrown in time to get Turley down there. And Franco has to stay put at second base, and now 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. That Hawaii basketball player was Ike Finlayson, but he just went in the portal and just signed at Central Michigan, or was it Western Michigan, I believe, and will be leaving Hawaii. They were a tournament team this year, too, made the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, I didn't know he went in the portal. His uncle is my across-the-street neighbor. And
oh, really?
He was fired up come tourney time.
He has a lot of uncles, I think. The Finlayson family.
Yeah.
No doubt. Dale, and I'm starting naming names. I remember a couple of his uncles. We had a hot wing eating contest one time, and they went first and second. And my mouth was on fire just watching them eat the hot wings. I think we were over at Wing Nuts one night a couple years ago. Those guys can take the heat. Here is your leadoff batter, Weston Gilmore, hit by the pitch in his first AB of the game. Later got caught up in that 5-4-3 double play turned by the Spartans. So looking for his first hit of the night. Franco in scoring position out there at second base. And a chopper, shortstop ranges over behind the bag, makes the play, throw in time for out number 3.
Great situation for the Flyers there, turning the lineup over with runners on.
But
couldn't get it done.
Still Flyers in a hole here. Murray has the lead 3-0 when we come back to Don Lay Flyer Field. It's the 4A State Playoffs live on the Fan Sports Network.
News. Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
And we're back here to Don Lay Flyer Field. Devin Dixon, Kevin Cave in the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth. Grass Creek Construction, building with integrity is their competitive edge. Check out their website and all the jobs and things they can do around Southern Utah. Maybe they can build your next commercial or residential property. And first pitch swinging here, and this one popped up. And going to get out of play for just a fabulous Freddy's foul ball. This is Mount leading off in the top of the fourth. Mount is the number 5 hitter, so we got the 5, 6, 7 hitters due up here. And that one popped up out there, and it's going to drop quickly. Had a little top spin on it, gets into left field for a nicely hit single. I thought that Had a lot of spin on it, Kevin, but maybe my eyes deceived me.
Out in front of the breaking ball, just hooked it, so it's a little top spin liner to the left, right in front of crew.
Hopiana now steps in. That is the 5th Spartan hit of this game, and they have the 3-0 lead over Dixie. And we're kind of cruising right along. We're not even 45 minutes into this game and already into the 4th inning. And first pitch called strike.
McGuire still looks really comfortable.
Yeah, aside from that first inning, he's looked really good in innings 2 and 3, and now trying to get it
There
going
it
here.
is.
And there's
Double
a
play
hot
ball.
shot. 6-4-3, and that's exactly what McGuire wanted.
Doesn't get any easier than that. Shortstop, second baseman, over to Carson Hunt at first on one hop to Max Larkin off the bat. Hard hit ball, easy DP.
And I like how Larkin just kind of shovel past that almost. Not exactly like Tom Brady would, but it was a good 10, 12 feet, but put it right on him quick with a little velo.
You got time to make it real easy for your second baseman. He can start setting his feet before the catch when you get a feed like that.
Larkin's at short. Turley's at second. That middle infield for Coach Nyberg. 0-1 pitch here. Breaking ball ripped. And one hops to shortstop. The throw is going to be in time for out number 3. Good job by Larkin there to get a couple nice defensive plays. All right, so no runs on one hit and nobody left on base. And we're cruising to the bottom of the 4th when we come back. Murray still leading in game 1 of the best of 3 regional here in the 4A baseball playoffs on the Fan Sports Network.
Hello, sports fans. It's Booba and Nick from Honolulu Grill.
Come get a taste of the islands. Try our famous Kahlua pork or tender teriyaki chicken, and you'll love our mac salad and sweet sauce on your rice.
Don't forget to try our original Kava 8 at Honolulu Grill. It's game time.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Get the whole family moving with the City of St. George Recreation Department. They offer fun, affordable youth and adult sports for all ages and skill levels. Make memories, stay active, and get out and play. Sign up today at sgcityutah.gov/sports.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Tonight's game brought to you by the Boulevard. Devin Dixon, Kevin Cave. Let's go back to that double play. And we've seen a couple double plays tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, Larkin.
That was out number 3.
Number 3.
Yeah, that was not the double play. The double play was moments before that. And
Nice stretch by Carson Hunt on that out number 3, though.
Yep. This was the double play. No, this is the same one. We're digging for it. And there's the first pitch swinging here. And this one's going to get all the way to the center fielder's glove, off his glove, and it gets to the wall. And it's going to be a double, I believe. I couldn't see way out there exactly what happened, but he is going to stand at second base.
Hudson Wright, barrel on that one. Had the center fielder in a blender. Turned one way, looked like a DB, turning the other way, and couldn't tell if he caught it or not. It was close, but over his glove and off the batter's eye.
The only thing that I saw was when he went down to pick it up. I knew that he didn't catch it, but I couldn't see if it tipped the glove or not.
Yeah, we got some shadows out there.
I don't know if we got that on the We Win Injury Law replay or not, but now maybe this is a spot here where the Flyers can plate their first run. They're going to throw down to second. Wright is going to be back safe.
I'll tell you what, Murray's first baseman is playing like Carson's going to bunt here. There is no chance he is bunting. And he is in a dangerous position with Hunt up right there, playing in on the grass.
You better have your reaction time ready. And the pitch, and swing and a miss, strike 1. Off-speed pitch again to Hunt. He's seen a lot of those this year. And now Chutter Nyberg's going to stroll from his third coaching perch and come down and talk to Carson.
Yeah, the offensive timeout. I think you get one of these. Estridge is writing it down there. It's either 1 printing or 3 in the whole game. I can't remember which. But you got to record these as the home plate ump.
Here's that replay that we were looking for in the center field. See if you can watch closely for our viewer. Yeah, there's the blender, and I don't think he touched it. I think we scored it correctly. I think it was a double. I don't think there's any error on that play whatsoever.
Oh, even if he touched it, definitely no
Yeah, he's
error.
going so hard back to the wall. That was hit well by Huddy Wright. Now they got a duck on the pawn. The Flyers looking for their first run after their first hit of the game. And this one's going to be popped up. And it's a dirty bomb. It's going to drop. Now the throw to third is going to be not in time. And runners are on the corners. And the Flyers have a little something cooking.
Flyers are in business. 4-hole coming up, first and third. Now's where you might see a potential bunt. I love the first and third safety squeeze. Causes chaos. Defenses do not expect safety squeeze first and third.
Be interesting to see what Coach Nyberg does as he's flashing the signs. I'm watching him closely down there at third base.
It's a bonus. You get a runner in scoring position if you move him up to second. You get a run if you got a good bunt.
And here's McGuire, who can really help his own cause. They're going to fake the throw to third, now look to first, and Lunt's going to just hang on to that baseball.
Taking advantage of the only level of baseball where that move is still legal.
Really?
Yeah, you can't even do it in youth baseball.
Is it only a matter of time before that is eliminated permanently?
Yeah, I think that's gone soon.
The old decoy. Johnny McGuire facing a 1-0 count here. Nobody down. We're bottom of inning number 4. Runners on the corners. And there's a shot to the right side. Snagged by the second baseman. And he's going to have trouble with the transfer, but he did get it long enough that the out is going to be recorded. But they'll trade an out for a run, and the Flyers are on the board, cutting the lead down to 3-1.
Yeah, I think that's a good call on the transfer there. He was going to do a 360 to try to throw to first, but looked like he had the ball secured before he dropped it. And that's big for the Flyers, and that's a hard hit ball that probably should have been a double play. So
yeah, it was hit hard enough he would have time.
You trade the run for an out there, but you don't trade the run for a double play. You wouldn't want to.
Here is Munson, the Flyers' senior catcher, and he got him. Got him up around the chin music and hit him on the helmet, I believe, Kevin.
Yeah, a little defensive roll. It looked like it caught him on the shoulder. But he's doing it right there. He didn't get out of the way, but what he did was just turned his back to the baseball like you're supposed to and stayed in there to let it hit him.
So now, with one out, runners back on first and second for Espley. Espley will have to wait, though, because we've got a meeting on the mound brought to you by Great Harvest Bread Company. Start your day with hot breakfast, fresh-made bread, or enjoy a satisfying lunch. Great Harvest, they'll even come cater your next team event or corporate party. Ask about their catering service as well at Great Harvest Bread Company on the Boulevard in the Boulevard Commons next to Zag. The meeting is over here. And Espley, after walking down to talk to Coach Nyberg, will head towards the batter's box. 3-1. Both hits in the run just coming moments ago here for the Flyers. And we'll see how Lunt responds, Kevin, now that he's got a little danger on the base pass.
Yeah, this is the traffic. This is what Dixie needed, a little traffic on the base pass. I think this inning was their first hit on the board as well.
Yes, you are correct.
And we can say it now that we don't have a no-hitter rolling. So.
Right. I didn't want to bring it up. I didn't want to jinx Lunt, even though I don't believe in the broadcaster's jinx. I have no bearing on this game. I'm just here to tell people what I see.
Humble. Just humble.
There's a chopper hit to the left side, grabbed by the third baseman, whose only play is to get the force at second, and they do. And now runners on the corners with 2 away.
Good job by the courtesy runner there, just sliding straight into second, not popping up. When you have a ball that's not going to be a double play, the last thing you want to do is turn that into an interference call and an automatic double play.
Right fielder Louis Franco.
Louis Franco now is the batter for the Flyers. They'll step off and fake the throw to third, look at first. Lunt's going to go back quickly to the mound and get reset.
I think you got to get one more here if you're the Flyers.
Chance for Franco. And just a little late on that fastball as he fouls it off. Another fabulous Freddy's foul ball out there to right field.
I know they don't run a lot, but steal and stop, great play first and third.
Put some pressure on this defense. Lunt breaking ball. Bends too much, well outside the zone. And it's 1-1 the count.
kind of get the best of both because you run down there, you take off, you stop 3/4 of the way there. If they throw it all the way through, then you're in a rundown, and you might get your run home. And if they full arm fake it or throw it short, then you get second base. You got another runner in scoring position.
That pitch just outside, like the last one, even further. Ball 2 to Franco. Louis not rocking the batting gloves tonight. Looked like he just scooped up a little of that St. George red dirt and
love that.
Rubbed it on his hands.
No PGs.
And that one's going to get him, and the bases are loaded. Franco hit by the pitch.
Munson gave the defensive roll. Franco didn't even move. He was going to wear that all the way.
And now the Flyers with 2 outs. One big hit by Max Larkin away from maybe tying this game up or even taking the lead if he can find an alleyway.
The numbers aren't exceptional for Larkin this year, but I'll tell you he's clutch. He came in and got a save against Maple Mountain. I want to say the bases were loaded late in a 1-run game, and Larkin finished it off. He's a clutch player.
Yeah, the junior batting average just 172 this year, but has that clutch gene. We'll see what he can do in this spot. Lunt, the sophomore pitcher, on a 1-0 count, misses for ball 2, and that one down low and away. And, I mean, you're probably wanting to see a strike here before you do anything with them juiced, right, Kevin?
I don't know. Bases loaded, 2 outs, you get your fastball. I want you hitting.
And he does get the fastball, but he lifts it high. Center fielder going to range over, leap high, and make the catch for out number 3. So Larkin got the pitch he wanted. They did give him green light, but he could not find that base knock. So you get 1 run on 2 hits, and they leave them loaded up. But the Flyers are on the scoreboard 3-1. Brought to you by Wilkinson's when we come back.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
Hey, welcome back. Tonight's game brought to you by some of our great local partners. If you get a chance, go use their products or services. Tell them thanks for helping bring playoff baseball to you wherever you're watching or listening here on the Fan Sports Network. Some of those people, Honolulu Grill, not far from Dixie High. It's all good at Honolulu Grill. Appreciate our friends at Handel's Homemade Ice Cream. Go get a scoop or 2 this weekend. New location over on River Road, new indoor and outdoor seating. And also appreciate the Back 9 Golf and Roni's Mac Bar. Of course, we're always looking to hand out some awards. The infamous AWP, Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker Play of the Game. We've seen some really good defensive plays in this game so far tonight, and we'll name our Findlay Subaru Star of the Game, plus more in our post-game show. As McGuire back on the hill here for the Flyers as we roll into the top of the 5th inning. Ball 1, and here comes pitch number 2, and that one's fouled straight back to even the count.
Looks like we got 8-9-1 coming up here, so Murray will turn it over this inning. Dixie would love for him to do that with 2 outs and nobody on.
And Murray's team batting average, 256. But the Flyers' team batting average just a little bit less than that, coming in 242 on the season.
Yeah, you look at the runs for and runs against for these teams, and they're pretty level in terms of what they've given up and what they've put across the plate. But where Dixie does have the advantages in ERA, their staff has a lower ERA than Murray's. I think Murray's 5.97, up near the 6 mark on ERA. But it's not showing tonight. Lunt's looking really good.
And, we don't get to see, Murray's region night in, night out, obviously, to see kind of what kind of, opposing hitters are doing. We can look at the statistics, but, we know how historically good Region 9 baseball is. Every year since 2013, a state champion has come in 3A or the 4A classification from Region 9. The last team to do it was not a Region 9 school, it was Grantsville in 2013. That's how long it's been.
Yeah, it's crazy. That got some groans on that pitch right there. It's a breaking ball up. And I'll tell you from experience, that's one of the hardest pitches to get right. You don't expect the breaking ball to be in the top of the zone. And you see that with ABS too. That's one that hitters will lay off because it's well above the zone on its way there. And then if it drops down and touches a little bit, it might become a strike, but it's a tough pitch to call.
Full count, and that one is going to get away. The throw is going down to first, and it's in time. So that one got away from Munson, but he did a great job getting out of his crouch and racing over towards the Flyers' dugout and firing a missile down to first base.
What a great hustle by Munson. The swing deked him there. That wasn't in the dirt, but it was way inside, and the pitcher or the hitter swung a little bit, and it went off Munson's glove on the deke.
And they just got it in the nick of time.
Great hustle by Munson.
And this is Troxville now at the plate, 0 for 1 tonight. Murray leading by a score of 3-1. We're already into the fifth, and we're exactly an hour into this scheduled 7-inning baseball playoff game. And you do have a flyer down in the bullpen starting to get loose.
That's Jordan.
Is that
Jordan Andreas? Yeah.
Yep, Jordan is throwing down there. What a great story. Of course, Jake, her brother, playing for San Francisco out there for the Dons. They've got to play together last year.
That is one of the coolest baseball fields on the West Coast. Benedetti Diamond in San Francisco.
You've been there a lot, yeah, playing at Gonzaga.
Right in the middle of town, city block. You got dorms springing up 20 feet from the fences.
And a chopper in the field of play. Larkin goes to get it. Long throw, and it's not going to be in time.
Yeah, that's a base hit all the way. Super tough play.
Yep. Just in that hole over there between short and third. By the way, when you look at Region 10 for Murray, they had a 3-6 region record. They're 7-13 overall. Thus the seeding. Juan Diego won their region with the 9-3 mark. Park City was second, 8-4. They already lost to Cedar today, 14-3 in their first playoff game. Highland was 7-4. East was 6-4. Last report, Pineview and East were tied 1-1. Now East is ahead 3-2 as I check the updated score.
Yeah, I know we're biased down here, but Region 10 is not a strong region. Murray's playing a little bit above what they did all season so far. A little chemistry, a little momentum.
Top fifth. Throw over to Hunt at first, and Carson whips it right back to McGuire on the mound. 0-1 count here to Chappell. We're back to the top of the order. Another throw, and that one a little closer than the previous.
That's really close. And all season long, if you're an umpire, you're watching that play from the opposite side of first base. And when you switch to the three-man now, you're on the backside. It's a little bit different.
But still safe, just back in the nick of time. Here's the pitch to the plate. That one's hit into center field, tailing away from Gilmore, and this one is going to one-hop off the wall. And Gilmore is going to hit his cutoff, and runners are going to be on second and third. He looked like he wanted to go home, and then they put the stop sign up late. And that's going to be a double by Chappell, who's swinging a hot bat tonight. He's now 2 for 3 in this game.
That's an incredible piece of hitting. Breaking ball, and he got inside of it and sliced it out into the right center gap. I thought Gilmore was going to have a chance, but that ball must have had some movement on it, moving toward that right center gap. Umpires got to rotate home plate to third, first base to home there. Getting a little exercise in for Blue.
By the way, the wind has died again here at Flyer Field. The American flag out in center, not even whipping. There's a flare into right field.
Play at the plate.
And they're going to tag the runner. Here comes the throw. It's cut by Hunt. It's relayed home, but it's not in time, and it's 4-1. A sac fly there by Shelton to add another run on the board for the Spartans.
Nice setup there by Dixie. Lined up the relay perfectly. Hunt got rid of it. Munson's in perfect position, just even if he caught it a little bit late.
Pretty good speed over there by, I think that was Troxel that scored from third base. And they've got the ball. They're asking for an appeal to see if he left early, and it's not granted. I wasn't watching closely on that. Did you see anything there, Kevin?
No, I was watching the relay setup, so I didn't see the tag either.
4-1 Spartans, 4 runs on 7 hits, 1 run on 2 hits for the Flyers. Breaking ball and a swing and a miss as Sofiana cannot find the baseball.
So in a two-man, the home plate has every tag at third base, and sometimes with the ball to right, you got to shift your head really quick from catch to tag to see if he's leaving early or not. I'm not sure who has that in three-man.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. If you don't know, I certainly don't know who has it. The chopper out to short. The throw, scoop, can't find it over there. And another run is going to score with 2 outs as Chappell will score from second. Hunt just couldn't dig it out. We'll have to take another look on the We Win Injury Law replay. What'd you see here?
Yeah, this is just a throw in the dirt.
Yeah,
would have been an incredible play by Hunt.
Got to go E6 on the throw there, and it's 5-1, and now the Flyers will all circle up, middle infield, corners, everybody in here. Having a discussion. We're in the 5th, and right after the Flyers had got one and had the bases loaded, you thought, okay, here they come. Now Murray has clapped back for 2 more runs. All this coming with 2 outs.
Yeah, and with a pitcher now still going down in the bullpen, but slowing down, maybe going pitch for pitch.
McGuire is only at 62, but you look at that 65 threshold where it doesn't really do anything for tomorrow's game. So,
yeah, they're probably not too concerned about the pitch count here, other than him being back on the bump starting for the first time in a while here.
Don't want to have any arm soreness with hopefully what the Flyers are thinking. A lot more baseball to be played in the postseason.
Yeah, it's tough to take time off and come out, and he's probably on a hard count of 80 or so tonight, I would guess.
This is Lunt in the 4 spot and the starting pitcher, and he's got the 5-1 lead, trying to help his own cause. Big swing and a miss, and that's a Red Rock Real Estate strikeout. A much-needed K there for McGuire.
Yeah, there's that carry fastball. He's getting good ride on that. No chance for Lunt.
And Lunt goes down swinging. So they do get 2 more runs on a couple of hits, and now it's 5-1 on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. We go to the bottom of the 5th, and we come back live on the Fan Sports Network.
Wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 350 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now. Visit redrockrealestate.com.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
We Win Injury Law was launched with a desire to help people win the cases that they can't win on their own. Hiring a personal injury lawyer who knows what to do is key to getting everything they deserve as a result of that wrong.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Tonight's game brought to you by Jersey Mike's, a sub above the rest. Make sure and ask for it. Mike's Way. Stop by St. George or Utah Jersey Mike's today. Devin Dixon, Kevin Cave here in the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth. Dusty Allen, our producer, Michael Fisher on the camera. And the Flyers are going to have to rally here, and the pressure kind of mounting here as Murray is in a good spot to try to steal away game 1 of this best-of-3 series. They got the 5-1 lead.
Yeah, bottom 5. This game starts feeling really short for the Flyers here. Got to scratch this inning.
And started to get a little bit of traction last inning, but left them loaded up. Did get the 1 run. And now that one popped up into right field. He calls everybody off, and he dropped the baseball. And the runner's going to second, and he leapfrogs the tag. Did he get touched? Yes, he did. He's out at second base. Oh, my goodness.
Turley didn't see the drop. He's doing the right thing, getting around first hard, but he didn't see the drop, and it almost looked like he went into a jog thinking it was catch.
Well, if you can see our camera angle, you should be able to see. He's running hard. He's making the turn. But, yeah, he didn't see the drop.
He let up a little bit.
And then he gets in no man's land, and he is out. That could have been a big break for the Flyers after a big mistake by Murray, and at the end, it's just out number one. And back to the top of the order with Weston Gilmore, and the first pitch down low for ball one.
Looks like Pineview got the lead back in the fourth. Into the fourth inning, they're up 4-3 over East.
So Cedar has won, Hurricane has lost. Of course, Snow Canyon is the 1 seed. They're on the bye. Desert Hill is the 2 seed. They are on the bye. And 7 seed is Crimson. They're on the bye, too. All those teams won't play till next Thursday. 9 days off for all those Region 9 teams. Actually, longer than that because Desert Hills had the bye at the end of the season. So that's going to be the old rest versus rust conversation.
I want to say Desert Hills had like 16 days off or something.
That's a long layoff before the postseason. As a coach, you love the 2 seed that you got, but you hate that long of a break.
I'm sure they're inter-squadding, and I know they have a couple guys who are hurt that they're probably glad to get the rest.
Yep, Jax Tolman and Harmon have been banged up a little bit. Harmon Skeen. And they say it got him?
No, Gilmore thought it was a ball, and then he thought Estridge called strike. And then Estridge had to tell him, no, that's ball 4. Go ahead down to first.
Okay, so a little hesitation, and they've clarified that, and now Gilmore gets a base on balls with 1 out.
So, you got a good runner on first here. It's a tough spot for a coach because you're chasing 4. You don't want to give away out stealing, but, gosh, you want to stay out of that double play.
Here's Hudson Wright. He's 1 for 2. Had that double to straightaway center field. Just an inning to go, and he would love to do that again here with good speed and Gilmore at first base. Flyers down 4 runs. Bottom 5.
Got lacing on the glove broken for the first baseman here. He's getting it retied by coach in front of the dugout.
Gives us a chance to thank Roney's Mac Bar. If you haven't tried it, they've been open about a year now over there next to Lululemon in the Red Cliffs Mall. You get to build your mac and cheese with all your favorite toppings, even the cheese itself. It is delicious at Roney's Mac Bar. And appreciate Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. They'll bring you our post-game show.
Switch the glove for the first baseman. Couldn't get it retied.
Interesting. And that one just missing. Ball 1 to Huddy Wright. Again, Hudson. This year, I think he's 3rd on the team in average of the everyday players.
Yeah, I think now 2-0, you're going to wait before sending Gilmore and see what's going to happen here with Hudson. See if he can get on with a walk. Count gets more level, maybe 2 strikes. You might consider sending him. Yeah, he's taking all the way. That's a bunt take.
Actually, Platt, the sophomore, has made 8 appearances. He's 333. Huddy 329. So I would say 2nd on the team in batting average from the everyday players for Coach Nyberg. Gilmore, of course, is over at first base, hitting 347 to pace them in that department. Only 2 hits and 1 run tonight. Do have 1 error, which did lead to an unearned run. And here comes the 3-1 pitch from Austin Lunt. No, instead he spins and whips it over to first base. Gilmore back in plenty of time with a little slide. Get those white pants dirty.
Maybe Chunner thinking I could move him up to second here before Wright goes to 3-2.
We'll see if he's going. He is leaning, but he dives back safe again.
Murray definitely thinks it's a running situation. get Gilmore down to second on 3-2 with one of your best hitters up.
And breaking ball outside lost him. So he's going to get down to second, and Wright's going to head down to first.
It's a big spot for Carson Hunt right here. Dixie loves this right here.
Yep. Again, last year, kind of burst on the scene, made his presence felt on the mound and at the plate. I want to say he hit around 450 last year.
I think it was closer to 500.
467, 477
yeah, he was
range.
Up there.
Yeah. And hit for power. His OBP, slugging percentage, phenomenal. Not seeing the same pitches this year. Everybody knows about him. I think him and Gilmore are on that USA high school team that Mike Littlewood is coaching, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, the ESPN
this summer.
Team Utah thing?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I saw Hunt and Gilmore on that roster. I know they had tryouts this winter for that.
I'm trying to remember who was hitting behind Hunt last year. Did he have some
Cannon was it Turley?
It might have been. He might have had some big protection last year too, which is always helpful.
Or it was just Jake Andreas. I can't remember. That's a great question. I'll check on that. And
close. Good take by Hunt.
To be exact, Hunt last year, 478. You were right. Closer to that 500 than the 450. McGuire, as a sophomore last year, was 444. Hill, the senior that graduated, was 410 last year. Gilmore 376, and then Turley 341. Andreas 315. The big difference is the Flyers team last year hit 330 as a team. This year they're hitting low twos.
Wow.
243.
Larkin was a starter last year.
Last year they were 9-3 in region. I think it was. Wasn't that tied for first place?
Tied for the region championship last year. Taken 3-0 and pitcher painted. Lunt's been successful getting the 3-0 across twice in a row.
Pitch count relatively still pretty low. This is pitch 63, big cut and a chopper into the dirt, a foul ball. Brought to you by Fabulous Freddy's.
Hunt knows it's a big spot. He wants to be the guy there. Swinging 3-1 at not a hitter's pitch. He says, I'm going to get 2 hacks at this. Doesn't want to walk.
Doubt Lunt will throw him a fastball here. We'll see. Here comes the full count pitch, and it's fouled straight back up out of play.
That looked like an elevated changeup.
Yeah, that was not the fastball. If it was a curve, it sure didn't curve much.
No.
We reset. 2 on, 1 out. Flyers down 4 runs. Bottom 5th. 3-2 pitch hammered foul again. Quite a battle brewing between Lunt and Hunt.
Impressive hands right there with 2 strikes. Getting to that in pitch is real tough. And Carson might have got a little barrel there, even though it was way foul.
Carson came out last summer to Coral Canyon Golf Course and had some fun competing in the Utah State Long Drive.
Did he?
Dude can hit a golf ball far.
I bet.
Not the straightest, but far. I think he was top 3, if I'm not mistaken, in the amateur division and won the junior division, which is, I think, 17 and under. And he draws the walk, and the Flyers in business. Good eye by Hunt. And now Lunt's going to get a visit from the skip.
Is this the 3rd visit?
And I think they might have to go get him.
I don't think they have to go get him, but they might be out of visits, though. Yeah, I bet Hunt, the way he can organize his body, you know, in golf, baseball, you got to get the hips and the torque going, stay connected. I bet he can hit a long way.
Isaac Norton, the head coach of the Murray baseball staff. Riley Ashton, Easton Sprague, Preston Haney, Zach Collins, some of the assistant coaches for the Spartans.
Looks like we got Hayden Mount coming in to pitch.
So we're going to have a pitching change. We'll talk about his numbers when we come back. Pitching change brought to you by Luke Udy at American Family Insurance. 5-1, bases loaded. When we come back, we'll see if the Flyers can cut into this lead. Stay tuned. Live on the Fan Sports Network.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Scooter's Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee. Anytime is a good time to sip and smile Scooter's Coffee. Open 7 days a week.
Handel's Homemade Ice Cream is now open on River Road by Sprouts.
Come enjoy 48 flavors made fresh daily.
Cones, sundaes, shakes, and quarts to go.
Handel's Happiness Served Daily on River Road.
Flynn Group plays to win. From commercial to residential projects, we deliver the total building envelope. Roofing, glazing, and architectural metals. Championship quality every time. Flynn Group. We've got you covered.
Hey, welcome back here. Pitching change for the Spartans. And this is an experienced guy to the bullpen. And with the 5-1 lead and the bases loaded, Lunt still on the hook for all three guys out there on base. 4 1/3 work, 2 hits, 1-run baseball. Only struck out 2 and walked 3. Those are the numbers so far on Lunt. Austin Lunt, the sophomore, did his job, Kevin. He's given his team a chance to win this game, but pressure-packed moment here for the reliever.
Yeah.
And first pitch strike for Mount.
Great start for Lunt, and it looks like Murray's going to their normal bullpen rotation here. Mount has been out of the pen a lot for them, had a lot of success for him.
9 appearances, 2-2 record, 4.03 earned run average. If you look at the Ks, 18. The walk's a little high with 21. You don't like that ratio, but opponent's only hitting .269 against him, and Johnny McGuire fights that one off out of play. A fabulous Freddie's foul ball.
Yeah, Murray trusts him enough in a bases-loaded spot to throw strikes, so they aren't concerned about the walk numbers here.
Stepping out, stepping back in.
Possible pass ball count with speed on third for the Flyers here.
And that one hit through the right side, gloved by the second baseman, only play to first, and gets McGuire. Gilmore is going to score, and it's 5-2. So fielder's choice, RBI for McGuire.
Second baseman thought about going to 2 there. Wisely threw it to first. That would have been a run and nobody out. He had no chance at second.
So Lunt will give up that earned run on his record, and now Mount will go to work here and try to get the final out of this inning. And Tristan Munson is the batter, catcher of the Flyers. 0 for 1 in this game tonight.
See if Munson can get something down in the zone here. Low fastball. It's a pitch Munson loves to pull down the left field line.
And the 1-0 delivery, and that one's hit to short. Runner had to kind of dodge it. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he is safe at first. Wow, take another look on the We Win Injury Law replay.
Yeah, first baseman tried to hold it. Chris Will's right there on it, calling him off the bag.
And that is Corrales over there at first. They made some changes with Mount coming into pitch, and Hupiana is over at third now where Mount started the game. So Hudson Wright scores on an E6. You're going to probably put that on the throw, and that's the first Spartan error of the game. And it's 5-3.
Yeah, that's an E6. Just one error for each team tonight. It's been a decently played baseball game.
Yeah, we've seen some diving catches and a couple double play balls. It's been, I would agree, it's been well played on that regard. Pickoff attempt, not in time, over at first. 2 outs here. Runners on the corners for Espley, who is 0 for 2 tonight. Again, Espley's not been an everyday guy. I think one game I called earlier this season, he was in the lineup, but he's only appeared in 8 or 9 games this year, but he's working his way into lineup in the playoffs tonight. So Coach Nyberg giving him that vote of confidence saying go get it done, and he's in a big spot here.
He's got some juice.
And that one off the end of the bat into the dirt for strike one, a Fabulous Freddy's foul ball.
A little bit of a mistake there. Hung a breaking ball. Esply just a little early.
Just checking to see if we can get some more Flynn Company's score updates for you here. Again, we know Cedar won behind Peyton Ludlow's monster day. I can't remember a kid. You ever had a teammate or a kid you coached 10 RBIs in a game? That is an outstanding day's work.
No, I think I'd remember double-digit RBI day.
Yeah.
I can't think of one off the top. I think Carver Tom had a home run today, too.
Yeah, 3 home runs, including a grand slam for Ludlow, and Cedar beats Park City 14-3. Hurricane loses a pitcher's duel 3-1 up at Mountain View against the Bruins today. Green Canyon beats Skyview 13-3.
Tom might have had that home run on Tuesday. I can't remember.
Orem beat Highland 18-3. And the rest are still to be determined. I don't have scores on the other games. We did give an update that Pineview had come back and taken the lead a few minutes ago, but East has since tied it up 4-4. So that's the other game streaming on the Fan Sports Network, KSLSports.com, and that one's tied. So both games tightening up. That one's been tight all night, really, over at Pineview.
Yeah, back and forth.
That's the 11 seed Panthers, the 22 seed East Leopards.
I had a East versus Hurricane game earlier this year, and East had a couple arms that could chuck it a little bit. They didn't look bad. Decent 22. I want to say Orem got Timpanogos in region this year once. So they're starting to play some good ball.
I know they lost that last game of the season. It was 6-2. Now the runner is going to go. They're going to step off, then throw back to third, and Carson Hunt is smart. Doesn't wander off that bag at third, and everybody is safe. Worth a try there, and it works out for the Flyers. They got 2 ducks on the pond.
That's probably a set play for Murray there. They know in a first and third the pitcher's going to come off an arm fake like that. Even if it's not a set play, really smart baseball play about the pitcher. Immediately looked over to third.
So Mount not fooled, doesn't make a mistake, and now he can put all his attention on the batter here with 2 outs. And the 1-2 pitch high, it's 2-2.
Flyers get another runner in scoring position with a little action on the bases.
Esply is the batter here. And
Mount feeding him breaking balls.
That's, I believe, a speed-up runner, pinch runner out of second, Kevin, now for the Flyers. See the number there?
I thought it was 31, and I do not have that number on my roster.
Might be 3. Is it Bates? Not sure on the number. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like Bates out there running now, and he's kind of ducking out. And this one's hit pretty high, and this one's hit pretty deep to left center field, and going back, and he can't make the play. We are tied up 5-5. How about that? Monstrous hit there to score 2 for Esply, and now the Flyers can reset, tied at 5.
Esply is rightfully fired up. Great at bat from Carson Esply right there. Great at bat.
Take another look on the We Win replay.
He was getting breaking ball after breaking ball there, ahead of it, and he finally waited long enough to catch a barrel. That ball's all the way to the track.
Yep. Just inches over the outstretched mitt of Austin Lunt, who was pitching and now is playing in left field. And Murray fans got to be all of a sudden sitting on the edge of their seat. They've had a comfortable lead all night long, and now we are tied 5-5 here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Now we're going to have a pinch runner, it looks like, for Esply here. Is this Gavin Lund coming in to pinch run? Probably just putting some wheels on the base here and Bottom of the fifth, runner in scoring position. He doesn't want to take any chances of not getting this run in if Franco can come up with a base hit.
So a 2-out, 2 RBI double by Espley. And he's now the go-ahead run for the Flyers out there at second base. How about that for Espley? How about, guy's not in the lineup every day, hasn't been there all season, and coach goes with him tonight, and he comes up clutch to tie this game. Mount, the delivery, fouled straight back by Franco. A fabulous Freddie's foul ball. Again, tonight's game brought to you by the Back Nine. Nothing will tune up your golf game like an hour or two on their indoor simulators. They got an indoor putting green at the new corporate location over there across from Summit Athletic Club, just off River Road on George Washington. Probably seen that if you've driven by right there by the e-bike rentals and the Maverick just down the street a little bit. That one's hit well out there into right center field, and that one's going to one-hop ground rule double over the wall, and Espley is going to score, and it's 6-5 Dixie High.
How about Louis Franco? Oppo.
Fighting off pitch after pitch. You can see he was just off a little bit on that prior pitch. Didn't miss on that one, Kevin, and that's big for that young man. He is, not been swinging a hot bat in his senior campaign like he dreamed about and hoped to, but this one's going to feel good for Mr. Franco.
Back-to-back balls on the track for the Flyers, and Franco just takes an outside fastball there and goes with it to right center. Good piece. Got under a little bit, but plenty of barrel to get it out beyond the outfielders.
And we got another pitching change brought to you by Luke Udy at American Family Insurance. I know shopping for insurance isn't fun. You don't wake up and go, I'm going to shop my insurance, but it can be fun when you save a lot of money. See what Luke can do for you. Get a free quote. Stop by his office over there behind Wingers or give him a call. Luke Udy, American Family Insurance. We'll take a quick break. Tell you about the pitching change when we come back. Flyers have their first lead of the night on the Wilkinson scoreboard, 6-5.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out, with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Well, everything is definitely flipped here in the bottom of the 5th inning as a 5 spot on the scoreboard for the Flyers. And now they've chased out Lunt, they've chased out Mount, and we've got the third pitcher of the night into the game for the Spartans, and this is number 14, Priest. He's a senior, 6.00 ERA, 0-2 record this year for Priest, 16 1/3 of work. He's given up only 9 walks to 17 Ks, and opponents are hitting .333 off of him.
This is where the 3-game series comes into play. As a coach, you're trying to think, okay, I got to save enough to win 2 games tomorrow, but we still got a great chance to win this game tonight. And that goes into who you decide to pitch in relief.
And first pitch swinging by Max. Mighty Max Larkin at the plate. And still another runner still in scoring position after that ground rule double by Louis Franco, who was fired up, justifiably so, after he gave the Flyers the lead. Probably Louis Franco, our leading candidate for the Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker Play the Game Award, if this does go to the Flyers at the end of the day. Murray's still got a couple frames to change that. We're in the bottom of the 5th as that one's fought off down the first baseline foul.
Yeah, I might have to share that play of the game with Espley.
Yeah, because he got the 2-run double moments ago before that, Franco, to tie it. Yeah, you could definitely debate which one was more important because they were both equally important.
Yeah.
to put him in this spot. And that one just too tall, missing the K zone upstairs to Larkin. 1-2 the count now.
Murray leaving the right side of the infield wide open here. Holding the runner with 2 outs at second. Typically, you're not going to hold the runner that close.
Larkin, 2 doubles, 2 triples, telling the runner to go as it's an outside breaking ball that gets away from the catcher of the Spartans, and now the runner down to third, and that is Franco. 6-5, Dixie has the lead. Deuce is wild on the scoreboard. 2-2 count, 2 outs, and that one is going to be in the dirt as well. Catcher spins around and then did get enough of a piece to keep it close to home plate, and it's a full count.
It's 2 in a row. Priest is pulled way into the left-hand batter's box. Franco's going to have to stay alert there at third. He might have a chance to score on another wild pitch here.
I always wondered how nervous relievers get. Some do, some don't. It's always an interesting phenomenon. It's a lot easier to come in a fresh frame than it is with traffic on the base paths.
Absolutely. And there's guys that you probably only put in a fresh inning.
Yeah. Good skip
Starter
noses
types.
guys. Yeah.
I'm always amazed in the major leagues how they...
And there's a fastball, but just down low. Ball 4, and Larkin is aboard.
Start using these starters out of the bullpen, and that's a totally different thing to come out of the bullpen than start. But I guess they're major leaguers for a reason.
Yep. And think about how many pitchers are in the big leagues, from the minor league organizations all the way through the big leagues. It's a lot easier to get in the league as a pitcher than it is as a shortstop, where you might only have 8 or 10 shortstops in your whole organization from the minors to the pros, where you have 50-plus pitchers, if not more.
By percentage, for sure.
Yeah. Priest steps off. Franco chased back to third.
Murray loves the fake to third. I think that the path to the big leagues might be bullpen catcher. You can get there without ever necessarily having to play a baseball game. Just handling pitchers.
True. It probably takes a knack. You got to be a good communicator. Got to stay positive. What other attributes does a good bullpen catcher have?
Comedy relief for sure.
Comedy relief, keeping things loose.
Yeah.
1-0 the count here. Priest. Third Murray pitcher to come in this bottom of the 5th inning. He's going to snap, throw over to first, runner back in time on the pickoff attempt.
Bullpen catcher has to be a clubhouse guy because you're not contributing on the field. You got to contribute to the clubhouse.
You got to be likable.
Exactly.
Yep.
Everyone's got to love you. That run at third is big here.
Yeah, a little insurance run.
And I think Priest is rightfully checking over there at first because Dixie's going to be moving.
And that one just downstairs. 2-0 the count. So Priest struggling a little to find the zone here. He lost Larkin, who's at first.
Got your 9-hole up here. That runner's going to be doing something.
And the pitch, fake the bunt, pull it back inside, ball 3.
Now he's not.
No, not now. You're by take sign, and you're hoping to load him up for leading hitter for the Flyers and your leadoff guy in Weston Gilmore, who's standing in the on-deck circle. Pitch, and he can't find the zone. Ball 4, and the Flyers have loaded him up again.
Yeah, the question here is if Priest can even get one across the plate. Gilmore's got to have a small target zone here. He's only looking for one pitch to hit.
Spartan fans nervous here as Gilmore shows bunt, whips it back, and that is the 6th consecutive ball in a row thrown by Priest.
That's just a straight take. He's throwing the bat out there to try to distract Priest, and he was never going to bunt that ball.
And he's doing it again. And finally, there is a much-needed strike by Priest.
Okay, now Gilmore's probably relieved he gets to swing the bat.
He probably wants to, yeah. 347 batting average this year. He's been money. He's been the model of consistency. That one high, 2-1. Gilmore, only 12 RBIs, but you're the leadoff guy.
Table setter, yeah.
21 runs scored. 8 doubles, 1 triple, 1 home run under his belt. And he fights that one off. And it's 2-2 the count. Again, we'll be naming our Findlay Subaru Star of the Game, as well as the Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker Play of the Game. And the Jimmy John Sub of the Game when this one goes final. We're in the bottom of the 5th. 7 runs. This game was cruising, and all of a sudden 7 total runs have been scored here in the 5th, and we're still going in the bottom half. Bases loaded. Here's the 2-2 delivery, and it's outside. Full count.
Pitcher in the windup is going to give these runners a huge head start. Anything in the gap's going to score Turley from first.
And here is the payoff pitch. Runners are going, and Gilmore hits it deep. It is going to fly away. Baseball, a Gilmore grand slam. Are you kidding me? It's 10-5 Dixie. A no-doubter off the bat as Gilmore touches them all. And
every flyer out of the dugout.
Team is fired up. Take another look, Kevin. Wow.
3-2 fastball. Gilmore got every piece of it.
Looked like it got out there near the school bus somewhere over the tree line behind.
Yeah, you said it right. No doubter. There was no question off the bat on that one.
The loudest it has been all night long here in the 5th, and that just hit a fever pitch. Gilmore, his 2nd home run of the season, the biggest home run of his young career.
Flyers just had to get Lunt out of the game. Once they got to the bullpen, they've been on fire.
100%. And all of a sudden, 10-5 Flyers. Always tough to be the guy after a grand slam to step in, but Huddy Wright's having a really good night tonight. 1 for 2.
Yeah, just carry that energy at this point.
Priest got to be rattled right now a little bit. But at this point, nobody is warming in the bullpen. So if Coach is thinking about another pitching change here, it would be a position swap, it seems. And now Priest is found the zone there, and it's 2-1 to Hudson Wright.
Andreas still down in the bullpen for the Flyers. Oh, no, they've switched.
Have they switched?
Yeah, it looks like they got a new pitcher in the pen.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Wright couldn't find that one from Priest. This is Bryson Priest. And on a 2-2, it's flared into right, hit high, going back, has room near the track, and making the catch was Sofiana.
And another barrel.
9 runs crossed the plate in the 5th, Kevin, and Dixie now leads 10-5 as we go to the 6th on the Wilkins scoreboard on the Fan Sports Network here from Dixie High.
Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Get the whole family moving with the City of St. George Recreation Department. They offer fun, affordable youth and adult sports for all ages and skill levels. Make memories, stay active, and get out and play. Sign up today at sgcityutah.gov/sports.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Back live here at Flyer Don Lay Field. Devin Dixon, Kevin Cave in the Grass Creek Construction broadcast booth. And we just had fireworks in the fifth, Kevin.
9 runs for the Flyers.
And they've got a 5-run lead. Entered that frame, trailing 3-1. On the top half, Murray clapped for 2. And all of a sudden it's 5-1, and things are looking a little desperate for the Flyers. And then, boom, they get to the bullpen, and big play after big play, big at bat after clutch hit after clutch hit. And that grand slam, there it is again for you by Gilmore. Sensational stuff there for the junior.
Yeah, Lunt goes no hit through the first 3 innings against the Flyers, and then Flyers finally get him out of the game, and you go double grand slam in an explosion of offense. And now we got a new arm here for the Flyers.
This is Drake Kesterson.
I was behind the dish for a couple of his games at the JV level this year, and he's got a good, sharp breaking ball, really good command, doesn't walk a lot of guys. He's going to be around the zone, which is a great characteristic for a reliever. He's going to be really good. This is going to be a name for 4 years.
And first pitch popped up. This one's going to be over there behind the bag at first. Carson Hunt has a beat on it, makes the catch for out number 1.
First pitch breaking ball swinging from the Spartans against Drake Kesterson. 1 pitch, 1 out. Right now, Chunner Nyberg told his team, hey, we got a crooked number. We got to follow with a 0. Chase crooked numbers with zeros, and you're going to have a lot of success.
Tonight's game presented by the Boulevard, making your house more like home for over 50 years. Shop smart, buy smart. Shop at the Boulevard. The other game we're tracking for you, East leads 5-4 over at Pineview right now. So that one is tight. And there's a high bouncer over to third. Huddy right to first, and he got it. What a play, a web gem from your third baseman for the Flyers.
Benefit of the doubt from the first base up there on the great play. Sometimes you get these incredible plays and you're going to get the out.
Take another look if we have it. High bounce there.
He's got to get rid of this quick. Does a good job of setting his feet as he's catching the high ball.
Ooh, and that was close over there at first, wasn't it?
Yeah. Good stretch, too.
So, again, 10-5 here, but 5-4, Pineview trailing. That one over there at Pineview against East in the bottom of the 6th. But they have the bases loaded with 2 outs, so we will keep you posted to see what happens. We can tell you Hurricane already lost, Cedar already won in their Game 1 regional matchups. All the 4A baseball best-of-3 series, including this one tonight. Game 2 will be, what, 11 a.m. tomorrow? Or 1 p.m.
1
tomorrow.
p.m.
1 p.m. tomorrow, and then, if necessary, 30 minutes after the first game. That's a infield fly, and that is caught for out number 3.
Super quick inning after putting up a 9. That's huge.
Kesterson comes in relief, looks good, and the Flyers lead 10-5. When we come back on the Fan Sports Network.
Welcome to the Back Nine. We bring the world's best horses to you. Elevate your game at any time with 24/7 access to top-tier golf technology and expert PGA instructors available. Back Nine Golf is a place to improve your swing for all ages. Join us today.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
10-5, we welcome you back here to Don Lay Flyer Field. Flyers, all of a sudden, if you're just tuning in, you're like, oh, comfortable lead for Dixie, but it was not the case all night. It wasn't until the 5th where they got 9 runs and took their first lead just a few minutes ago, and now they're just looking for some insurance runs here, and they are 3 defensive outs away from a victory.
Great response from Dixie. They got 1 in the 4th, and Murray comes out and scratches 2 more, and it was 5-1, looking pretty grim, and the Flyers fight back with an incredible bottom of the 5th.
That Dixie on the top of the new scoreboard kind of pops now that the sun is set and the lights are on here. You can see the middle school and over the left field fence.
Came out here for the first tournament of the year, and they just had the IE up. And then they were putting it up while the first game was starting. So they finished that Dixie on top of the scoreboard at the very last minute. Well worth it.
Looks good. Beautiful night to be at the Yard. Temperatures around 88 today in St. George. Just perfect for some baseball here on a Friday night. One other baseball game going just down the road from us. Utah Tech, huge WAC series tonight against Tarleton State. Tarleton State is 8-4 in WAC play. Tech is 6-3. And so game 1 tonight was a 6:05 start. And give you an update after that. And that's foul ball. And the coach take that one?
Hobbs
Did he get out of the way? Hobbs, get out of the way, Hobby!
Almost did a backflip there, getting out of the way of that one.
The update, sorry, I got distracted there by that play, but the update, Tarleton State right now taking it to the Blazers, 9-3, that game in the top of the 8th inning. Very important WAC series for Coach Fatenauer and the Blazer baseball team. It's 29 wins already this season. They had 24 all of last year, and they still got pretty much the most of May before the conference tournament. The final season for the Blazers in the WAC before they go to the Mountain West in baseball and men's soccer and the Big Sky in all other sports.
I saw they put out the Mountain West conference schedule for next year, and the Utah Tech baseball program posted that already. So UNLV, Air Force, I think New Mexico is their first Mountain West series next spring. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And going in with some momentum after this season.
Obviously, Mountain West got raided a little bit by the Wazoo and Oregon State after the Pac-12 disintegrated. They're rebuilding that, and you got Boise State and Utah State and a lot of teams that are going to the Pac-12. But still going to be a really good baseball conference for the Blazers. In fact, they won 2 out of 3 against UNLV head-to-head this year. They played them 3 times. They already beat BYU, and they beat Washington State. And they play Utah, I think it's next Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. Hot shot, and that's going to get into left field. It eats up the shortstop, and Hunt is going to scoot all the way from first over to third. And the Flyers have runners on the corners here with nobody out in the bottom of the 6th inning and a 10-5 lead.
Back in business, walk to Hunt. I think you got to score that a hit for McGuire. It's a hard hit, top spin, ground ball, shortstop. If he makes a play there, he probably still doesn't get the throw up first.
By the way, Pineview over at Pineview has tied at 5-5, and the bases are still loaded.
Looks like Sylvester coming up for Pineview in that game with the bases loaded.
4 Region 9 teams playing tonight. 3 have earned top 8 seeds and have byes, including Snow Canyon, the overall top seed, and Desert Hills, the number 2 seed. Hurricane, the only team that has fallen tonight. They lose up at Mountain View 3-1. But Cedar has already won. Pineview and Dixie trying to do the same here in the nightcap. Of course, these games, the default times are 4 o'clock around the state. But Murray and East coming down said, hey, we got to stay till Saturday anywhere. Yeah, let's bump the game back to 7 and play under the lights.
I'll tell you, I always wanted it under the lights because that's a shot from Munson.
And that one is going to be leaping, and Lunt makes the catch. Now Carson Hunt will tag easily from third, and it's 11-5. So a sack fly Munson RBI there on that line out to left.
I always wanted this game at 7 p.m. because a lot of the teams up north don't have lights, and it is different. Playing under the lights, for hitters especially, and outfielders on fly balls, it's a different game. So I thought it always gave a little bit of an advantage to the teams that always do
well,
it.
And let's be honest, I mean, springtime afternoons, the wind can pick up on occasion, but usually the wind dies down as the sun goes down here in St. George. That one's popped up into left field. Shortstop's going to have plenty of room, though, on the dirt, and he makes the catch. I thought that was going to go a little bit further, but it had a lot of top spin, back spin, if you will, on it. Looked like my bad flop shot. This has the spin and doesn't check.
The default time, by the way.
Is it not 4?
It is.
Oh.
But the traveling team can say, no, we want to play at 4, and that's the time.
Yeah, both schools have to agree on any change. And I give Murray and East credit. I mean, you're staying the night in St. George tonight anyway, regardless. And it gives you a little bit more time to get down here.
And
I mean, you just found out yesterday where you're going.
Yeah, playing under lights is more fun anyway.
Flyers up 6 runs. And swing and a foul off the backstop by Franco. Franco had a RBI ground rule double that gave the Flyers that 6-5 lead back in the bottom of the 5th inning after Espley had hit a 2-run double to tie it up. A couple big ABs there. And Franco wants to do it again and barrel up on not Priest. Yeah, it is still Priest pitching.
No check on the swing there for Murray with 2 strikes. A little surprising, but their dugout's right there, so it must not have been even close.
And there is strike 3, a Red Rock Real Estate strikeout. So Murray knows what they've got to do here in the 7th. Down 11-5. They're chasing 6 to tie, 7 to take the lead. Do scratch off another run, though, for the Flyers. A little more insurance. 11-5 on the Wilkinson scoreboard. We'll be right back.
What you're about to hear may impact your dinner plans. The viral mac and cheese place you've seen online has made its way to town. Imagine build your own mac with fan favorite toppings like smoked brisket all the way to the controversial pineapple. Try it at the Red Cliffs Mall in St. George or in front of BYU in Provo.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Welcome back here to Don Lay Flyer Field. Devin Dixon, Kevin Cave hanging out with you. Thanks for listening or watching tonight. Coming at you on KSLSports.com as well as the Fan Sports Network YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. KSL Sports, the home for the state baseball playoffs. And we will be bringing you, we don't have any live broadcasts tomorrow, but next Thursday and Friday we'll have a bunch more super regional games. And then we will have the entire bracket play, every single game at Kearns High School Gates Field from the 11th to the 16th. And there's a good start to the 7th there, a leadoff hit for the Spartans.
Good pitch from Kesterson, jammed him, and got nothing to show for it on the base hit over the shortstop, right off the handle.
By the way, Pineview could not get another big 2-out hit, and so they are tied 5-5 going to the 7th against East. We will keep you posted.
I've seen Pineview have 2 huge walk-off wins this year.
Well, yeah, I saw
one against Hurricane, one against Crimson.
And one against Pineview on Tuesday, Raiden Hunt. On senior night, the junior went 2-run bomb for the 8-6 win.
Center field is a poke at Pineview, too. That's a shot. That might be the deepest center field in the region.
Good point. Good point. And here's the pitch. Chopper back over the head of Kesterson, but it could be 2. Touch the bag, throw to first, double play.
Pretty play from Turley, taking it himself. Step on the bag, fire over to Hunt. 1 out away.
Probably a good thing Kesterson couldn't climb the ladder and get to that baseball.
That's right. Sometimes you want to let it go as a pitcher if you know where your infield's playing. And I take it back. Hurricane's the deepest center field in the region.
Is it?
There's no doubt, yeah.
A lot of the numbers are on the walls, and I've never got the digital measuring stick out. And I'm certainly going to not run a tape measure out there. And there's a hit. Gilmore tracking it down, going back and making the catch, and that'll do it. Flyers, 11-5. in comeback fashion, have won this baseball game against Murray, who looked so good for a long time, had a 5-1 lead in the 5th, and it all disintegrated, and Dixie wins by 6 as they exchange fist bumps at home plate. Kevin, your thoughts on the comeback for the Flyers?
Some big stuff for Dixie tonight. You get Johnny McGuire back on the mound, starting a baseball game, get him through 65 pitches, plenty of run support in the 5th, and then you turn it over to Kesterson, and how good did he look?
He looked great.
2 quick innings, tons of command, breaking ball looked great.
And gave up that 1 hit there to lead off the inning, but then, got the double play, pitch to contact, let Gilmore track that one down. I was about to ask you about how good he looked, and then he was out of the inning before we could even talk about it.
Yeah, maybe threw 20 pitches tonight.
Yeah, not a lot of work, but how about the freshman? And Tanner Nyberg was a freshman when he pitched in the state championship and helped Jeff Messerly win a state title back in 2004. Or was it 2006? I get my memory bank mixed up, but Kesterson gets the job done, all like his manager did back in his freshman days here at Dixie High. 2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts, but let his defense make plays behind him. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll see if we can get some Coral Canyon Golf Course coaches' comments. We'll see if Coach Tanner Nyberg will come up to the booth and chat with us. In the meantime, Kevin and I will come back. We'll hand out some awards and put a bow on this one. Flyers win it 11-5 live here on the Fan Sports Network as well as KSLSports.com.
Looking for a great lunch and great value with endless options for everyone? Then hurry over to Mountain Mike's Pizza for our all-you-can-eat lunch buffet. Mountain Mike's Weekday Lunch Buffet. It's lunch and salad bar the way it ought to be.
At Great Harvest, we believe in crafting more than just bread. We provide crisp, garden-fresh salads and savory sandwiches. Everything from garden-fresh ingredients to our signature handcrafted bread. Our friendly staff will guide you to find a meal that will leave you craving seconds. At Great Harvest, we truly provide something for everyone. And don't forget our baked goods. Satisfy your sweet tooth and finish your meal with a brownie or cinnamon roll. Come visit us at Great Harvest.
Aquatic Balance Pool Service has been keeping St. George Pool safe, clean, and running since 2012. With over 22 years experience, they service everything from pumps, filters, pool covers, heaters, and full water chemistry. Reliable, professional, dependable, done right. Call Aquatic Balance Pool Service today.
Yeah, we're back, everybody, here on the Fan Sports Network. The debut of my partner in the booth tonight, Kevin Cave, and we got some business to take care of as we welcome you in, and we'll clean it all up with the Johnson Pediatric Dentistry postgame show. Just like Dr. Cody will clean up your kids' teeth with all their dental needs. Have that good-looking championship smile, the cleaning, the exam, the x-rays, one low price for new patients, just $99. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Kevin, big-time win for the Flyers and a comeback win. And I'm not sure what happened there other than, man, the relievers just kind of got shelled there for Murray once Lunt got chased out of the game. Dixie pretty much just started teeing off.
Yeah, and walks too. You had 2 relievers come in for Murray. Priest ended up walking 3, and Mount only ended up getting 1 out in this game, giving up 3 runs on 2 hits. So once Lunt got chased, man, Dixie got hot.
Yeah, and a lot of praise to go around for this offense. You start looking at, multi-hit games and things like that for Dixie, and, Gilmore goes 1 for 2, but has the biggest hit of the night, you could argue, the grand slam. Is that your Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker play of the game, or do you want to go back to the point where they tied it with Espley or took the lead with Franco?
Yeah.
That was kind of the exclamation point after they'd already taken the lead.
Gilmore ends up with the 4 ribbies. It's a huge home run, but I think Espley's hit is the one that started everything for Dixie. So I think that was the biggest hit of the game.
I'm not going to disagree with you. As fun as it is to call the grand slam and everything like that, it's always fun to hit the grand slam, but Espley keeps that inning going. He tied the game. He kind of loosened the Flyers offense up a little bit. And this is not an everyday guy. He has not been the lineup for Coach Nyberg all season long. In fact, when you look at Espley, who we're going to go with as your Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker play of the game on that 2 RBI double.
22 plate appearances, I think, is it at the varsity level.
Yeah. I mean, just hasn't had a lot of chances, but when his name was called, he's played in 9 games, And exactly like you said, 22 plate appearances, and that 2 RBI double is your AWP Playmaker play of the game. Findlay Subaru star of the game. You know, Johnny McGuire did give up some runs tonight, so I don't know if you want to go offense, you want to look at defense. I think our Jersey Mike sub of the game, it's really easy. There was not a lot of subs in the game until Drake Kesterson came in. For the freshman to come in and work 2 scoreless innings, I think it's an easy call on that award tonight.
Yeah, 12 pitches through 2 complete, 1 hit, no runs, no walks. Tons of command. Kesterson definitely the sub of the game.
Yep, Jersey Mike's. Get it Mike's way to Utah Jersey Mike's. Star Watch is a little tougher. I'll give you the final say tonight. Who's the star of the game for the Flyers in the victory?
I think we're going to go with Johnny McGuire on the comeback. Hasn't started a game since April 7th.
Okay.
Kind of gets knocked around in the first inning. Murray was ready for the fastball, but he settled in, ended up not walking a single guy.
I like that.
And that takes some heart, too.
5 Ks for McGuire, goes for 5 innings, scatters 7 hits, 5 runs. Only 4 were earned. One was a throwing error defensively that played it, I think, the 5th run of the game, and 3 of them came right there out of the gate. So it was a shaky start, but he definitely settled in. Your Findlay Subaru star of the game, Johnny McGuire, and we'll see what Coach Nyberg decides to do with the pitching staff tomorrow. Hunt threw a lot of pitches on Tuesday. Do you save him for a Game 3 if necessary? Do you go with Andreas? She's obviously, as a senior, earned the right and proved that she can. We saw her up in bracket play last year, and Coach Nyberg told me afterwards, I might have left her in a pitch or two too long, but for an inning or 2, she can be lights out, and nobody wants to get out or strike out to Jordan Andreas.
No, I mean, I think Jordan Andreas starts a game tomorrow. She's got incredible command. She walks nobody. She's a strike thrower. And she's in great shape. She can give you 90, 100 pitches any night she goes out there, which
is phenomenal.
Takes a lot of pressure off your bullpen. The nice thing for Dixie is they got Larkin available tomorrow. Kesterson can definitely come back. You got Jordan Andreas. You got Beckham Webb, the big lefty. So they're in the driver's seat right now. Bullpen's loaded and ready to go, and they know they don't have to play again if they win until next Thursday. So it's a good spot for Dixie to be in pitching-wise right now.
We are in post-game, brought to you by Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. We might get some bonus radio coverage because Pineview and East is tied 5-5. So we're going to check on that. We'll see if Coach Nyberg joins us in the broadcast booth. If not, we'll get some final thoughts after a quick timeout. Again, 11-5, Flyers win. They take Game 1 here in the 4A State Regional at home tonight over Murray.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Hello? Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
Hey, we're back. Rod's is cracking me up here. Always gracious hosting us here in the Dixie Flyer press box. He fired up a little Dixieland Delight, which is kind of a tradition after a Flyer win here. It's Alabama, right, Kevin? Alabama?
Dixieland Delight is. I think the Heaven is a lot like Dixie. That's Hank Williams.
Is that
right?
Hank Williams?
Yeah.
So Alabama did a remake then.
Well, Dixieland Delight and
different song.
It's a different song.
Okay, all right. Well, they got them all. Anything with Dixie in it, which is a lot of country singers sing about Dixie. We're in St. George, Utah's Dixie, and this is the Johnson Pediatric Dentistry postgame show. I don't know if we're going to get Coach Nyberg. He's down there working on the field. I haven't seen him make his way up to the press box. I believe we're going to go to some bonus coverage on the radio side and get you over to Caden Formaster and Paul Ratliff, who are at Pineview High School. Kevin, final thoughts before we say goodnight in this 11-5 win for Dixie. Game 2 tomorrow, 1 o'clock.
Yeah, glad to see the playoffs here. It's big for Dixie getting Johnny back on the mound, and Good to get the first win in playoff baseball.
Absolutely. Great job tonight. It was fun to have you, and hopefully Kev's going to be in the broadcast booth with us for the stretch run and more playoff games. Again, almost every Flyer got a hit tonight, but nobody had a multi-hit game, but plenty of big plays, total team effort, it felt like, offensively, and especially in that big 9-run 5th inning. Flyers get it done. The final on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard, 11-5. Flyers will be back in action tomorrow. We will not have that game on the radio, so if you want to get down here to Dixie High School, it's a 1 o'clock first pitch. Kevin and I are going to go watch Knights and Mammoth, and we're going to get you over to some bonus coverage on the radio side in just a minute here, as the Panthers, last check, were tied with the East Leopards 5-5. That game is in the bottom of the 7th inning. We'll see if Pineview can walk it off right after this timeout.